54 Brigadier Battalion of Aboli in Aba. Colonel Akpan was the officer commanding Owerri Battalion. So, the same way that we are fighting all together today, we understand the unity of purpose. I am reading these things, then coming back to the message of Colonel Obosi. I said something that Obosi did not mention Simon Ekpa in his message because Simon Ekpa was not in the picture then when he made that video. So when you now listen to everything that I've read, and then you now read the trends of events from when Obosi and Kaduna and Zoku and all of them started the coup, then you now come down, you now came to here after the genocide of 67 to 70s, you now come back to hear of who? Owazirike. Then, after Owazirike, it now transcended into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When Obosi made this video, Simon Ekpa was not there in the video. But Obosi was giving us the go-ahead. He was giving us the encouragement. He was giving us never to back down. He was giving us the funds that he has raised from his books, and he has sacrificed it as his tithe and offering. And he encouraged everyone to do same. And he said we should not stop. We should continue until we get this Biafra. Now you see that when Obosi was talking, he stopped at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was the last man that he knew then in the picture. He did not know that there is another Simon Ekpa somewhere that is still coming to come and join the fire and to burn for this Biafra to come by fire by force. He did not know that there is Otunwamwanya somewhere. He did not know that there is Frank somewhere. He did not know that there is university somewhere. He did not know that there is Roni somewhere. He did not know that there is Cyprian Ugochukwu somewhere. He did not know that there is David Nana somewhere. He did not know that there is Emeka Socrates somewhere. He did not know that there is Jiwak somewhere. He did not know that there is Veteran Dragon somewhere. He did not know that there is Emmanuel Esuen somewhere. He did not know that there is Samuel Lebon somewhere. He did not know that there is Nonso somewhere. He did not know that there is Bartholomew somewhere. He did not know that there is Emeka Igwe somewhere. He did not know that there is Lewem somewhere. He did not know that there is Roslyn somewhere. He did not know that there is Brian Williams somewhere. He didn't know that there is Chisom somewhere. He didn't know that there is Commander Butuso somewhere. He did not know that there is Commander Gento somewhere. He did not know that there is Commander Oligos somewhere. He did not know that there is Commander Gospel Will somewhere. He did not know that there is Commander Fire somewhere. He did not know that we have Okechukwu Mkere somewhere as the finance minister today. He did not know that we have Nkosi Orabuese somewhere. He did not know that we have Mazi Mamad Obum somewhere. He did not know that we have Joy Irobi somewhere. He did not know that there is Tony somewhere. He did not know that there is Adazion somewhere. He did not know that there is Chinyere somewhere. He did not know that there is Chinwe somewhere. He did not know that there is Nkwocha somewhere, the defense minister. He did not know that there are all of you here somewhere that will come and join the fight to make the fire burn. He did not know that there is Obi Chikako somewhere. He did not know that there is Shimon somewhere that will join the fight. But Obosi was giving you all the fire. He was giving you all the arsenals that you need. He was opening the cylinder and telling you, fire on, fire on, fire on. Let the ignition box continue to fire. Let the piston continue to burn. And let the combustion chamber continue to be in motion so that we will have the energy expended out to destroy the zoo. Yes, it is not by mistake. It is an ordained thing that we need to do. Obosi explained why they declared Biafra. It is because of the jihad. They could not stand to see the jihad come and consume their women and children. And so they called on those that had their brains in their shells and said, come, let us put our heads together and fight. It is better we fight and have a coup and have a revolution than for us to say we are obeying the last command by carrying this our AK-47 to go and start shooting and killing innocent Yoruba people and innocent Middle Beltan people as they were ordered to do. And then they didn't even have any idea that the target will be them at the end of the day. Because they refused to carry out an order, they now turn the jihad now against them. Did you now see what later happened? That at the end of the day, while the war was now turned to the Biafran region, to the Biafran sphere, because they declared Biafra to defend themselves, Lagos, which you are talking about now, was still in economic succession. It was still vibrant and money was ongoing. The war now centered in between the north and the east. That is what happened. You now have to cross through the middle belt, which they had annihilated, and the Biafran people tried to defend. They now crossed through the Benin, and then they came down. The Lagos that the coup actually started to defend so that they would not kill them, they stood out to now become the economic hub, while the war was now centered on the Biafran people. Are you people getting the point now? We sacrifice for other people. So our good no could kill us, and our good cannot kill us in 2024. That is why the prerogative of this very government is to first make sure we defend Biafra land. If you are in the far north, in Yoruba land, or anywhere you are, we cannot guarantee your safety at this point. All the resources we have to start defending Biafra land first. It is when we finish defending Biafra land, expunging the terrorists from Biafra land, delegitimizing the terrorists in Biafra land, destroying all their infrastructures and sending them all out. That is when we now put our ear down to hear what is happening on the other side. I want you people to understand something. You see, the radio stations and the television houses, which they are using in Biafra land to serve the interests of one Nigeria, while they were supposed to be speaking Biafra to give you the awareness, they are using it to propagate Nigeria. Do not worry. All of them will be taken down. And when they are all taken down, you will be hearing the voices of the Biafran awareness from those stations in your communities. We will not take them down and then destroy the facilities. No. We will take them down. Then we take charge of the facilities to use them to talk to you. And then you will hear the voices of the Biafran government from those their television channels. You will hear the voices of the Biafran government from those radio channels and stations. Just take a very cool palm wine and relax yourself because it is coming. You see this Biafra, it is coming in this our own time. We are not rushing. Oh. We are going J J J J J. We dey go J J. We dey go J J. Nigerian military, they are very good in singing Moraro, but they don't know how to anticipate it. It is the Biafran Liberation Army that are showing them the way. You see, the madness of the Biafra Defense Forces has come to surpass that one of Boko Haram. There is a method in our madness, and it goes with swag. That is why Boko Haram has been doing this nonsense for years, since 2012, coming down till today. I want to ask you the question. Have you seen any day where Musa or the chief of defense staff of the country or the Senate president sit down outrightly to cry over the defeat that Boko Haram has given them? No. Have you ever seen him come out and say, now America, UK, Europe should come and kill Boko Haram for them? No. But in our own time, you see that the Senate president and all of them in the chambers, the defense chief is crying and calling on Europe and America and UK to come and kill the Biafran defense forces for them, to come and kill Simon Ekpa for them. So what makes it so different? That Boko Haram terrorists have been terrorizing people for how many years? And the firepower was nothing to talk about. Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Defense Force was unveiled in October 2023. We are not up to 1 year yet. With Boko Haram has existed since 2012. You people were not crying of what they are doing. We are just how many months to be a year anniversary, and you people are crying like this. Okay, wait for 2nd December. After 2nd December, we will know how far. I salute Biafran people. Today is fair fundraising, please. Let everyone come out in numbers. Reps and admins of all countries, please continue to do your work. You're doing your work well. Call on the media, call on the finance minister anytime there is any issue that you need to clarify. Please, we want every hands to be on deck. Biafrans everywhere, for a fact that you are not in motherland, you have the responsibility of funding this liberation. Starting from €10, $10 going forward, $1, $5, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10 to whatever thousands that you have. Yes, if we have 1 million Biafrans in one country, and those 1 millions are giving us $5 in a month, do you know what it means? Or you are giving us $5 in a week, do you know what it means? So there is no million without a 0.001 cent. So every 0.001 cent, it's 0.001 cent. Every 0.001 cent is very, very important. Talk less of an old number that has been rounded up to become 1. If I round it up now, and then I now have something that is 1, it's a very big factor. So every $1 is very important. Every 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 100 and thousands is very, very important. Don't miss out and answer your father's name. You have seen thousands of numbers of indigenous people that have been massacred and slaughtered in the far north and in the middle belt. And some of you don't ask questions. What if Simon Ekpa was not there? What if the Biafran Defense Forces were not there? What would have been our fate? Our own case would have been worst. Our own case would have been worst. That is why we must sing praises to the Biafra Defense Force. We must sing praises to the existence of our Prime Minister, because he has come to be the savior of the Biafran people, the defense of the Biafran people, the protector and the shield of the Biafran people. You can see why One Nigeria are all crying. So on this very note, let us go to the Organization of the Emerging African States, OEAS. Written resolution of the OEAS directors on the Biafra self-referendum, the 24th day of June 2024. This is the bigger news. biggest news of all time. This is to certify at the special board meeting of the Board of Directors of the Organization of Emerging African States on 2024 June 24, the following resolutions was passed. Whereas the directors authorized the following: that the Organization of the Emerging African States is a public charity and international NGO with the following mission. The mission of the Organization of Emerging African States in Africa is to promote positive change in Africa by supporting and strengthening grassroots initiatives for community, social justice, sorry about that, and self-determination, for promoting positive change and by supporting and strengthening grassroots initiatives for community, social justice, and self-determination. I stress that place so that you can understand it very well. Social justice and self-determination. Grassroots initiatives for community. A positive change in Africa by supporting and strengthening grassroots initiatives for community, social justice, and self-determination. Self-determination here is a prime factor to us in what we are doing. And we cannot talk from morning till night without inculcating self-determination, because everything that we do is exemplifying self-determination. We self-determine to live. We self-determine to defend ourselves. We self-determine to stand on our own. We self-determine to say enough is enough. We self-determine to refuse to be killed and to be slaughtered and to be massacred. General Obosi said they self-determine not to carry AK-47 and kill innocent babies, children, and women of the Yoruba extract and the Middle Beltans and these houses, which they were commanded to kill. So they self-determined and said no. And in that same vein, they self-determined to do what? To carry out the coup, to be able to avert more of the destructive measures that were coming ahead of the indigenous people. They self-determined to declare Biafra, to defend motherland, so that they will not watch as their babies' heads are chopped off with knives by the Fulani Islamic jihadist terrorists. They self-determined to defend motherland and to protect to the very end. We accomplished that mission by shipping hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of clothing, necessities of life, and medical supplies to West Africa each year by supporting and advocating for the emerging states and peoples of Africa seeking freedom, liberty, and democracy. That is one of their objectives. They advocate and support for emerging nations and states and the people of Biafra, of Africa, who are seeking their freedom, who are seeking their liberty, who are seeking the real sense and definition of democracy. The kind of democracy that you all enjoy in the Western world, the kind of democracy that you feel the dividends of democracy, the kind of democracy that you feel the dividends of the raw materials extracted from your soil, refined, and then sold back to the community, and then the profits and dividends redistributed back to you in different ways, whether by grants and funds that you can get from your government or the developmental structure that is set out to be able to harness the growth of the community and the people, and to also give you enabling environment for you to exercise your rights and to pursue your dreams and aspirations and your visions and gifts that God has embedded in you. Then we come down here. The Organization of Emerging African States finds the following resolution to be true. That in 2011, Biafra became a charter member of the Organization of Emerging African States. Let me still connect a point here. This was in 2011. And in 2011, our Prime Minister was not there in the picture. Listen very well, and get the point well. I'm connecting what Colonel Obosi said, and I'm making you to understand the reason why all of you today are here for a reason and for a purpose. You were not all there in the picture during 1966 January coup. You were not there in the picture when Biafra was declared in 1967 May under Ojukwu. You were not there in the picture during Wazirike's time. You were not there in the picture when Obosi granted that interview in 2019. And here, this organization of emerging African states is giving you the resolutions of what they are finding in their system to be true. That in 2011, there was a Biafra charter, a Biafran government or a Biafra organization that became part of this organization in 2011. They became a member of this organization. So we were not there as at that time. We were not part of the show then. But it is on record for you to understand that Biafran people, Biafran government have tried their ways and manners to see that one Nigeria do what? Sit down on the table, solve their issues amicably. These are some points we want people to understand here. That the Biafran people have made moves in diverse ways to tell one Nigeria, let us go our ways amicably without any shot of a gun. And in December 2015 again, the Organization of Emerging African States called on the Nigerian government to hold a referendum on Biafran self-determination within 90 days, including the option of the total independence as the Republic of Biafra after a transitional phase of not more than 180 days. That was in 2015. Records are there. Then, in 2016, the Organization of Emerging African States again repeated the call for referendum as the sponsor of all Africa, as the sponsor of the All Biafra Conference of Accra. This was in 2016. Another move was still made again. They repeated it. Nigerian government still swept it under the carpet. Then in October 2020 again, the Organization of African Emerging States again repeated the demand for referendum on Biafran self-determination to the Nigerian government. Are you people counting it now? 2011, 2015, 2016, 2020. How many times be that? Okay. After deliberation has endorsed the Biafran government in exile and the self-referendum on the following reasons. Remember that they have made move and call on Nigerian government in 2021, 2015, 2016, 2020. Then in 2024 now, they have now sat down and saw what the Biafran government under this very prime minister is doing. And then they now understood that he has taken the right channel and the internationally adopted ethics of doing it which is accepted by international rules. So at this very point, this organization of the emerging African states are taking these resolutions into order. Number one, that Nigeria has refused to administer or permit a third party to conduct the Biafra referendum. So there has been a body that came in and asked one Nigeria, conduct a referendum for the Biafran people so that you determine their coexistence. And they refuse. Number 2 point, that the African Charter of Human and People's Rights guarantees the right to self-determination. And it is also there, and the International Human Rights Charter that governs the entire world, as it is also adopted in the African Charter. And Nigerian government also adopts this African Charter and makes it part of their Charter to Human Rights in one Nigerian contraption zoo. Point number 3, that Biafra has submitted a request to the African Commission on Human and People's Rights to assist with the referendum and peaceable transfer of power to the Republic of Biafra, if so indicated by the result. Now, the other day when the Prime Minister gave a press briefing that the Biafran government has submitted, has dragged Nigerian government to the African court in Banjul. Do you now hear what I just read now? Let me read it again. Point number 3. So that when you see many measures that the Prime Minister is taking, you will hear the results that are coming out. There was a press briefing from the Biafran government where the Prime Minister briefed the Biafran people that the Biafran government, under its leadership, has dragged one Nigerian government to the African court in Banjul. Then, let me read this point number 3 so that you understand it again. That Biafra has submitted a request to the African Commission on Human and People's Rights to assist with the referendum and peaceable transfer of power to the Republic of Biafra, if so indicated by the results of this referendum. Point number 4, that the organizations of emerging African states is satisfied with the integrity of the referendum, which is being conducted digitally and at local polling stations and is subject to multiple safeguards. God bless these people. They have accepted our digital referendum and also the one that we are doing at the polling unit. And they also concluded to you to know that it is subject to multiple safeguards. Did you see any shooting of gun in any of the polling units of Biafran voting? You did not see. You did not hear that 100 people went to the polling unit and then there was a bomb blast and then 50 people were killed. No, you did not hear anything like that. You did not hear that people were fighting at the polling unit. You did not hear that there was ballot snatching. You did not hear that there was vote buying. What will you buy vote for? Are you going to buy vote to vote for Nigeria? That somebody will pay you to buy vote to vote for Nigeria and then you vote against Biafra when you are already dying in the Nigeria and you are standing in the Biafran soil? Musa has done campaign of vote buying by going with his men with digital Bluetooth speakers. They were singing one Nigeria, embrace one Nigeria inside Biafra land in the market. They moved from one point to another and they were saying, reject Simon Ekpa, reject IPOB, that they are terrorists. Accept us as Musa and one Nigeria, that we are the good guy. We laugh. That was another form of vote buying. Did it work for them? No, it did not work. Number 5 says, the result of the referendum will be certifiable and will meet international standards. Kudos. Number 6 says, millions of Biafrans have already voted in the referendum, which is due to be concluded November 29, and we will declare Biafra in December 2nd. The Organization of Emerging African States congratulates the Biafran Republic government in exile for its sagacity and initiative in undertaking the referendum on the future of Biafra. The result of the Biafra self-referendum shall be considered binding under international law as a definitive statement of the intentions and aspirations of the Biafran people. Mind you, the Organization of Emerging African States is a public charity registered with the United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs, NGO branch, the European Commission Authentication System. I salute all Biafrans for being here, and I urge you all to continue doing what you know how to do best, for us to support the Prime Minister and to endorse our Biafra referendum, and to make sure our gallant men on ground have all their tools to be able to destroy the enemies that are marching. All the enemies of Biafra marching towards Biafra land will all be destroyed because they have come to become manure in Biafra land. The same way the boys of one Nigerian terrorist military in uniforms all died in Biafra land overnight during 67 is the same way that we are going to pillage them from point A to Z. I salute all Biafrans. Today is the general mega fundraising. Answer your father's name. Answer your country name where you are. If you are in Gambia, Senegal, Portugal, Brazil, Italia, España, Belgium, Switzerland, Kuwait, Cape Verde, Burkina Faso, Mozambique, Ghana, wherever you are, Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, Angola, Germany, everywhere you find yourself, make sure you answer your name as a Biafran. And remember that what you do now echoes in history of Biafra. Just like what General Obosi was explaining to us, that what they did in the coup of 67 echoed in the history of the Biafran defense and the Biafran war. And in his 80s and in his 90s, he remembered how they fought to defend Biafra and why they declared Biafra. You saw how what they did echoed in history to this very day that we are. Do the needful while it is daytime. No be when day don't turn to darkness. Now you go find black goat. Oh. Let's look for the black goat now where we see day for day. Yes. Remember the Biafra Security Administration database system. That is where you process your ID card, the only document that identifies you as a Biafran internationally. For now, your passport will follow. As Biafrans in Africa, when you enter the website, scroll down to Form D4. You will see this form is for Biafrans in Africa. When you click there, you will see that your process is minimal and it's very easy. And the payment too has been subsidized. So go there, process your Biafra ID card, and continue to internetful. For those of us in America and UK and the entire Western world, you have a bigger responsibility to fund this liberation. Do not back down. God has given you the enablement and the reason why you are in the Western world. Utilize every resources that God is giving to you to support this liberation. He will not allow your hands to run dry. Your cistern will always overflow, and your fountain will always refill, so that you will have more and more to support this liberation. Learn from what the finance minister was saying yesterday in the broadcast. He said the more he gives to the Biafran liberation, the more his business continues to bring more money. The more he goes back and he sees that more business avenues are opening up. So that means there is a blessing, there is a joy overflow. There is this replenishing factor in when you support Biafra liberation. Before you reach house, God is already making another way for more business avenues to open for you and for more money to flow in. I challenge all of us to make it a point of duty. This should be your tithe and offering, henceforth in a massive way. You see, when pastor will tell you, come and put 1,000 naira or 10,000 naira and test God and see whether God will not do miracle for you. Me, I am telling you now, come and put 1,000 and test the God of Biafra and see if the God of Biafra will not open another way for you. We have had testimonies of Biafrans that have come to put little from what they had, and then they promise in the fundraising that if they get job, they'll come back to do more. After 2 or 3 months, they come back with joy in the fundraising and announce, I was that person that I said I had only $5, but I am still searching for job. That I am glad today that I have a job because I devoted little that I had. And today I am here to increase. I salute all Biafrans. As God continue to increase you and your pocket so that we will do more than what Colonel Obosi was advocating for. He told us to continue to fund and to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that we can get this Biafra. He didn't even know that there is Simon Ekpa somewhere. So now there are two gigantic eyes of Biafra. Let's give them the support that we need so that we restore Biafra. I salute all of you. My co-host in the house, I salute you, Mazi Frank and Mazi University. Over to you from here, please.
Thank you so much. Our Information Minister Sparawa Sonny, thank you so much for this wonderful program today. Dear friends are listening, and you have just hit the nail on the head. This program today, guys, if you are out there, you can cut it and post it, share it far and wide, because this is very huge. Thank you very much, my minister. And then, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, welcome to space, and we'll continue. I want to respond to the area where our veteran was talking about what we did, that it was not for anybody, it was for Yoruba people. The same Yoruba today that has been laying hands everywhere, accusing our people, even claiming us. I don't know if they are looking for family members, you know. So we've told them, including those who are parading Niger Delta on Facebook, writing why Niger Delta is not a Biafra. We know the states that are in Biafra land, and we are going to secure every single one of them. That is how it is. Thank you very much. Frank, are you in there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here, sir.
Thank you so much. Are you going to be keeping the time or directing the mic?
All right, I have my bell. If keeping the time will be better, and let me be keeping the time.
Okay. I want you to
So that I will signal.
take shout out to Biafrans before you start. Thank you.
All right, all right, all right. Thank you, wonderful people of our time, great warriors of our time. I appreciate you all. our information minister, Mazi Akbarawa Sonny, Obunigwe of our time. We really appreciate you. I can't appreciate you enough. When we started this movement, I always knew you as a reserved man. When Nsema was doing all his shenanigans, I was afraid that time because I was thinking you are brothers because you bears the same Akbarawa, you know. But when everybody fell out,
thought so also.
yeah, when everybody fell out, you remain whom you are. That was when, in fact, I have my respect for you always. I have my respect. I doff my cap for you. Our Minister of Information, you are the reminder.
Let me say
In
something
fact,
there, please, before you go on. We are all
all right, sir.
brothers. And like you said, Nsima, me, we are brothers. Yes. But you have to be distinctive as a man. You have to be distinctive as a man to decide what you stand for and what you want. So it's not because my brother will say, my name is Efion. Then I have another brother that also answers Efion. But then he decides to be singing the praises of the zoo. Then I say, because my brother is singing the praises of the zoo, I must also follow my brother and sing the praises of the zoo. No. When you check the disciples of Jesus Christ, all of them were all called disciples, but they were designatory. They choose what to do and what not to do. What John did, another will not do. What Peter did, and when Peter did something that God said, you will deny me 3 times. People did not believe that Peter would have done that. But there are some of the disciples of Jesus Christ that were not so peculiar, that they were not so in the forefront of when you call Jesus and then you see them by his side. They stood the test of time. But those that actually were with him when the army men came to arrest Jesus, which they used knife to slice off the ear of those people, or those that were actually carrying his bag when he was moving from places to places for his evangelism, you did not see them stand the test of time. Take example from DOS. When Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was traveling from the Asia to America to Europe, there were people that were carrying MNK's back. Those people when MNK was kidnapped, they all ran away and abandoned him. These are the people that were all singing One Nigeria and said they want to be, when Obi comes, Obi will come and give us Biafra. They forget the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that they have been with since 2012. So it's not about how far, it's not about the name, it's about how distinctive you just decide to be. It's about your decision making. It's about what you know and you are convinced of who you want to be. Thank you, Wachineke.
All right, all right. God bless you. God bless you always. God bless you. Talking about this DOS, when they were saying Obi will come and give us Biafra, they knows fully well that Obi will never come nor even giving us Biafra. Even if Obi comes as the president of Nigeria by mistake, Obi will never talk about Biafra. Rather, he would like to kill even his mother if his mother supports Biafra. These people knew that Obi will never do such a thing, but they brought that initiative. They initiated it to people like me and you that believe so much in Biafra. They want to use it to convince us to believe in their stupidity. But little did they know that we all are determined for Biafra. We are not chameleons that see green and turn to green, see white and change to white. That we demand from day one is where we stand. And that has brought us this far. So I really want to appreciate each and every one of us here. Anybody that is here right now, and those that will join us later. In fact, you are great men and women. You are heroes and heroines. For all of us here, we did not see this new dimension, but we believed in it when our leader announced it. That we should go and listen to Simon Ekpa. He's coming up with a new dimension. All of us at that early stage, we did not know what new dimension has got to be until today. But we believed in our Prime Minister. We believed in his words when he was making all his speeches. We believed whatever he said, and that is why we are here today. So I want to appreciate you all who did not see the actions and believed. It is not easy. It is that support and that love that brought us too far. Those that did not have these spiritual eyes to see today, they fell out along the way. But we are here today. So I really want to appreciate you. Every day I must emphasize on this. And with our truth, Nigeria is destroyed. Whatever we say here on a daily basis, we come onto this space, is truth. And we stand on that truth. With that truth, Nigeria is shaking from their roots today. So our minister have said it all, and our take home message today from our veteran. The man made wonderful, remarkable speeches, but let this one be our take home, and I'm using it as an advice to all the elders, all the elites, igwes, chiefs, political leaders. Colonel Nwobochi said he decided to speak out. I don't want to make it so lengthy. Let every one of these men I mentioned now, the elites, chiefs, igwes, political leaders, let them make this same point today. Let them decide, let them make up their mind to speak out. Because that truth they have been hiding, what is coming for them? What is coming for them? Thank God today they have jammed a wrong generation, and they will never toy with us and get away with it. Kudos goes to our Prime Minister, because I will give kudos to those that are speaking out today. But come to think about it, where were they since 3 years when our leader was kidnapped? Where were they? Why do they refuse to speak up against injustice meted on him? They was waiting for Nigeria to conquer us, to defeat us. Little did they know that God of our ancestors have risen. That is why you see them. Everybody is coming out to speak. Those that still have conscience in them are speaking out. Kudos to them. I want to urge the remaining ones that are being so stingy with truth. They should come out and speak this truth. And that truth is Biafra. We have no other option. There is no negotiation that will lead to anything that to start to divide our boundaries and name them. There is no how you try to paint Nigeria or try to package Nigeria. No matter how educated you are, you see yourself looking like a fool. Because Nigeria is destroyed completely. You coming out to paint Nigeria white or to try to package Nigeria is making yourself a foolish man or a foolish woman. So I want to appreciate you all. University, I appreciate you. You are a great unifier. We are now uniting with our brothers from Oron, Efik, Ibibio, Annang, Ogoja. In fact, this is a wonderful moves we are making. So that Nigeria will know that the time of their divide and conquer, divide and rule has gone. It's no more selling at all. And with this unity, nothing will stop Biafra from coming. I say kudos to each and every one of us. And today is our mega fundraising. Nobody will do this for us except me and you. Let us do this once and for all and get our freedom. Who are you without freedom? With that money, with that wealth you have acquired in life, you don't have freedom. It is meaningless. Your life is empty. So this is why we must do all we will do to make sure our land is secured, to make sure our freedom is a reality. We don't expect the politicians to support us because we are taking away their milk from their mouth. They will do their last fight. They have gotten all they need. They have all the money in this world. That is why you see some foolish, idiotic human beings hosting spaces to campaign and canvass about goodness of Nigeria, telling you about 2027. How will you continue to do one thing and expect a different result? Biafra is the only way. You say all these northern elders fighting for Nigeria to remain one. They are not doing it for Nigeria to remain one for our good. They are not doing it for you to have a good life. They are not doing it for you to have a quality life like a human being created by God. They want Nigeria to remain one so that they will continue to strive with their criminality. They want to keep Nigeria one so that their oil well will be flourishing. Imagine, Aboki from the north will have uncountable number of oil wells in our own land. I don't know why our politicians are not thinking from this side. I don't know why they find it very difficult to think and to know the reason. Well, they are birds of the same feathers. For the fact they have given them opportunity to suck their own, to drink their own oil, they don't care about me and you. Our generation is here to stop them. Eat whatever is in your land. We are not even fighting for this Biafra because of the oil. No. We are fighting for our freedom to preserve our lives. We want our children to live a quality life. We want our aged parents to live a quality life before they join their ancestors. We want to preserve our lives and properties. Apart from that, mineral resources. But then you cannot come to my land and take what is in my land and still do me boju boju that we are one. To hell with one Nigeria. To hell with whatever they think that will unite us together. We are never united in the first place. We are not one in the same place. This is why we must do all we can do to make sure our freedom is actualized, and no one can do it for us. Our leader have been begging them, many organizations begging them for referendum. They refused. They ignored him. They ignored us. Now the new dimension minister has come and create the referendum by himself and title it self-referendum. Self. And we will force the world to go with it. We will force them to abide with it. Or else Nigeria will continue to face calamities. They have seen that this generation is mad. This generation are so restive for our freedom. In normal eye, we are loving and caring people. But for that our freedom, we are not fighting this freedom with a clear eye. All of us gathered here, our eyes are too dirty. Our eyes are red. We coming to this freedom, we are all men, we have mental disorder. We are completely mad. We are maddest. Talking about this freedom, we are crazy. So the better they think of what to do to stop what is coming against them, better for them. And that is what? Truth. That truth which they have been hiding. It's better they continue to speak it out, because that truth will stop the calamity that is about to befall Nigeria. So I appreciate each and every one of us here. I appreciate you all. You are the lions and lioness, the heroes and heroines of our time. I appreciate you all for standing tall for truth, for standing tall for humanity. It is not easy. I appreciate you all. Today is the D-Day. Every day is the D-Day for our donation. The website is open 247. Let us continue to do the needful for our freedom to be a reality. I appreciate you all. Ebon.
Ebon, Frank, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. You know, you were talking about Akbarawa. Akbarawa has been with our Prime Minister from the beginning up until this moment. I have been here, I have seen people come and go, really. So, Akbarawa is a very great man as far the Biafran liberation is concerned. And I respect him for that, for standing with our Prime Minister all this while. The rain has fallen, the sun shined, we are here together. Thank you so very much. In short, the people who are still here are still very familiar, regardless of them, Ejiro, Nsema, and all that. You know. Thank you so very much, Frank, great man, for that wonderful submission. Your input has been yielding a lot of effect, positive effects in the life of Biafrans. And we appreciate you. We are very happy that you are among us fighting this battle. You know, thank you very much, Biafrans who are on microphone. You are welcome to space. And we will begin to the direct of the mic. Frank, how many minutes are you giving out the mic, please?
Can we start with 4 minutes?
4 minutes.
And see how it goes?
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right, sir.
Thank
We
you.
move.
Thank you. Dr. David Nana, thank you so very much. You are welcome to space, sir. You have the mic. Dr. David Nana, you have the mic,
Thank
please.
you so much. Thank you. For people who
Thank
don't
you
know
very much.
me, I'm not doctor. Now university give me the title. So thank you so much, the University of Ndi Biafra Buruburu. I really appreciate
The
you.
University of Biafra gave you that title because of the lecture you are giving. We appreciate it, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, so fellow Biafrans, wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world. I salute you from my location. First of all, I want to appreciate our Minister of Information, Mazi Sonny Akparawa. Now, who knows Sonny Akparawa? That's the person you tell him about Sonny Akparawa. During the time of Faith Ogali, Nsima, Nelly, and all the rest of them. Among all of them, Akparawa was so careful working with them and choosing his words, you know. He's not the too much talking type, but he knows what he's doing. And we are not surprised that he is the Minister of Information today. So we appreciate you, our Minister, for setting the space, bringing our people together. Biafra, Orong, Efik, Ibibio, Annang, Ogoja, Ekid, Ikom. Let all of us arise and fund the Biafran Liberation Army, the Biafran freedom. Very, very important. That's a wonderful topic. I want to salute my leader, our leader, Jahamadike, one of Biafra land, Mazin Nandoku Kano. I salute you, sir. I appreciate our Prime Minister, the good guy, Mazis Simon Ekpanjoku, for what he's doing for the Biafran nation. I salute you, all the members of the Biafran Republic government in Exile cabinet, those who are helping our Prime Minister formulating policies for the government, for the betterment of the Biafran nation. I so much salute each and every one of you. Yes, so I want to really appreciate everybody who is contributing towards our freedom. Today is yet another day, another fundraising. Please come out in mass and contribute for the freedom of your generation, for the freedom of your children, even yet unborn. Very, very important. So therefore, Biafran from Oro, Efik, Ibibio, Annang, Ogoja, Ekid, Ikom, arise, arise and support this government. The previous government, those who were piloting the affairs of the government, overshadowed our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They overshadowed him. They said that our leader was not able to oversee everything that was happening in and out of IPOB. They were banking on our leader, hiding behind his back and committing all manner of atrocities against the liberation and against our freedom. And that was why when our leader was kidnapped to your tent, all Israel, all of them scrambled to hold that which is very dear to them. They hold their coordinators because they know they were paying money through their coordinators. They hold their accounts because they know the account that money is being sent to. All of them started scrambling for money, started scrambling for funds, started scrambling for position and all the rest of it. So that money that they were contributing, that was solely what they were banking upon. And you wonder, all the money that was contributed when our leader was here, where is the money? They did not buy any gun. They did not buy any machine. Oh my goodness me. I'll come back. Thank you so much, fellow Biafran. Let us support the government to achieve the freedom of our people.
Thank you very much, Dr. David Nana, the Doctor of University of Biafra. Thank you so much for that wonderful submission. Please, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to the space again. This is our minister's space. Biafra, Oro, Efik, Ibibio, Annang, Ogoja, Ekid, Ikom, Arise, /fund, Biafran Republic Government in Exile today. Thank you. Let us go to our Mazi code number Ikuku.
University,
One.
please. University, please. Give the mic to someone from the homeland before his network goes down. Gospel will. Gospel will.
Okay. Gospel will. Yeah, Gospel will go ahead, please. Thank you, sir. Gospel will please go ahead.
you
Gospel
hear?
Will, are you there?
Good morning, my brothers and sisters, the lovers of freedom. Good morning. My name remains Agbarawa Gospel Will. I believe my voice is coming out in case.
Did you say that? Did you say that, Parawa?
Yes, all of them.
Wow.
It's like
Akbarawa
Akbarawa
is
is
not
like man.
We
somebody's
are
It's
name.
having a lot of.
Akbarawa means young man. Akbarawa means young man or Okorobia or Mazi, like you are saying. It's not
Wow.
somebody's name.
Agbarawa means a young man. Omo Ogorobia. Agbarawa
Okorobia.
is to a very early young man from at least at the age of 20 to 40. So from 50, you are an elder. I am being the face Agbarawa, not dragging the position of Agbarawa. Agbarawa is a title, is not a name. Agbarawa is a universal
Uh,
for all Ibibio brothers, Efik brothers, Annang brothers, and all of them. So that is who we are. From the days of should I say, from the days of John the Baptist, which is the days I could just say when the DOS was formed, when they gather in their meeting, and if Agbarawa is not there, they will say, is Agbarawa here in this meeting? Precisely, I was one of the first coordinator in Akwa Ibom State, but I thank God for everything. When the autopilot comes up, I better run 100 meters senior boys because I see what was coming. I was the one that always give them tough time. If they gather and they want to mess it up, let me try to break some news here. When they were trying to bring us some receipt, different receipt, they can hear my voice, different receipt, burial receipt, wardrobe receipt, traveling allowance receipt. I told them that our leader says only 500 naira monthly dues. They hear my voice. And that is why they gang up and they say this one is coming to take away bread from their mouth. I was the one that says, my state will not pay more than 500 naira. National dues and the rest of the, no, I said, no, Babash. So, meanwhile, what am I trying to say? If you know the truth, stand by it because the truth shall set you free. And when they kidnap our leader, I saw it from afar. Because most of the time, when the people of Oroneke and Isas see us today comes up, they will say that you people are not doing anything. That was why when our minister tried to put on this, ask him, I was really behind putting fire and said, please come up, come up, come up. The 2 days ago, when the space was coming up last Monday, I was very happy. It was just like, let me go on the street and be popping champagne if I thought there was opportunity. I am very, very much happy for him because I personally, I could not do it. But till today, till tomorrow, I am still looking for thousands of Akwa Cross that can do this. This name come out, they flush it under the carpet. They say, no, it will be bring to fight and rule. They say all manner of things. They confuse our leader. I said, no, this is the only way that you can bring out the people from these axis. Let them come and join the struggle and make things happen. If you go down the history, I've talked to Efyong's junior brother himself. I talked to the wife who is still alive. I talked to the one that is a barrister from the first son of the Efyong, who is the barrister that is still at home. I speak to many of them. I have their record. I have information about them. So what am I trying to say? Yes, sir. The name has come to stay. Anybody who says that Aqua Cross cannot come up and they are not Biafrans, I tell the person that you don't know what you are looking for. If we were able to have the position of the second in command and also be the Secretary General of the Federation, Biafran Federation, then how dare you come to tell me that I am not a Biafra? How dare you come to tell me that I don't have a voice? How dare you come to tell me that because my people are not coming out to speak, then I don't have the right to speak? So I am here. Agbarawa is here. Many are other, many are here to make things happen if the opportunity is given. Meanwhile, what am I trying to say? I want to appreciate everyone that is joining us to make this happen because without you people, my dear, we go, for now, I believe the Fulani could have packed us like a matches and throw it inside the fire. So you people have made us proud. You people have give us the voice. You people have give us in fact the ladder to climb up, and we are climbing up. As far as this pace continue, I believe thousands of Aqua Cross, Oron, Ibibio, Ekid Ikom, all of us will come up, and things will change for good. And things will change for good because
We were struggling how to be. I understand if it was too close to me, know how I used to feel. Since that day till this hour, as I'm talking to you, I am sleeping from one person's house to another because of what? I have been published on the police station wanted several times, but God Almighty, the God of our ancestors, continue to hide me. I am not afraid any longer because it has come to a point that I say, if God really wants me to be part of this journey and do what we are doing till this hour, He will be the one that protect me because I did not bring out myself. That is what I believe. So then, how could someone come to say that we are not? How could someone come to divide us? When they told our leaders to go with the 5 states, our leader resist. I thank God so much and appreciate what he did because he says it will not happen. He says it will not happen. It will only be there's nothing like one stone that will leave. Sorry if I'm taking much time, please. That 1 meter will not believe. One of our nation will not step back. Nobody will be able to take us back to Nigeria. Rather, we will stand and fight till the last day, where every one of us, Biafrans, will be able to cross over. I am so much happy. Why I have not yet started talking is that because I want people to come out. Let our brothers who hear the voice come out because this is a Akwa person talking. I am not a buy over from somewhere. Whether my mother went to buy a no, I am not that type. I know my name. I can mention it up to 7. I can mention my name up to 7 generations. So I know who I am. So therefore, please, our brothers and sisters all over the world, who hear this voice, because of that, we cannot leave it and never you think that you are only fighting for your generation. You are not fighting for anybody. This is the voice from Akwa Ibom coming. Worried in the toilet. Worried in the toilet. And I worried. Be worried. I don't worried. Every worried. Yeah, so that we will be able to have a generation for our children. So that we will be able to have a shelter for our children in the years 200 years, 10 years, 20 years to come. Let us not just think of that because you are in US, you are comfortable. Don't believe that you are in Japan, that you are comfortable. Remember that Japan, if you see the symbol of my logo, that is somebody who will pay the sacrifice in Japan to make sure that they carry the burden of his people. So what am I saying here is that don't be comfortable in you don't remain in your comfort zone. Come out and join us to make this thing happen. Because as far as you are doing it, your generation will not suffer the way you are suffering. Don't be happy there because what you are doing as a cleaner, what you are doing as a taxi driver, it is not what you're supposed to do with your doctorate degree, neither with your master's, but because of the slavery mentality that they put on us, make us to run away from the truth. What am I saying? Please, Nigeria is a scam. If you don't take time, the certificate that you are holding may be scam. If you don't take time, the churches on the land are scam. But what am I saying? Don't scam your generation. Come out and join us to make things happen so that our children will not longer remain in a scamful generation. May God bless every one of us that listen to my voice. Let me stop here and continue to listen because very soon my batteries will go down because of the situation of electricity around here. God bless everybody. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you. University, you have another person from Homeland again. Ebong Isaac.
Ebong Isaac.
Ebong Isaac, over to you.
Ebong Isaac, over to you, sir.
Am I coming?
Over to you, sir. Absolutely, go ahead.
Okay. The zoo
Welcome
is
to space.
joking. The zoo is joking. Since
The zoo
morning,
is a liar.
I have been struggling. You can see me that I do not come with the other account. When I come on space, they were now asking me what am I coming there to talk. That I should talk what I'm coming there to talk. They suspended that account. I have to open new account now to make sure that I meet you people here. Even since in the night my battery was low, I have to go to spot best shop to make sure say I charge this my battery to be able to be in this meeting. They have been joking with me since morning, but thank God I'm here. I greet everyone.
You're
I
welcome
greet
to
the
speak, sir.
Minister of Information here. My message of greeting go to our Prime Minister and our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even as he is there in the dungeon. We appreciate him and his stand. I greet everybody here on space, my brothers and sisters, my comrades. I say, may Elohim keep you people for us to be here, both home and abroad, to discuss this freedom every day by day, so that at the end of the day, victory will be our own, because I know already Biafra is in our doorstep. I am from Biafran region, in the coastal region of Annang province. I'm in the Ufago, in the Ogoja Ekid Ikom. I'm in the Finam man to the Dinam. Then Tony Dion, Kenny, Ibabami, the Biafran citizens. Nobody brought us here. We born here. We are the origins of the Biafra. No matter whatsoever scam, the Nigerian government will scam us. At least our leader have opened a lot of people's mind and heart to be able to have a reasonable mind and ear to make sure that we succeed in this freedom, because Nigerian people have been scamming us. The politicians of divide and rule state have been scamming or not. They don't even allow us to talk about this Biafra issue. But to God be the glory. Today we are here. Biafra is in our doorstep. So I say, let me inform our people in our language that they should not be at the backyard. They should not be at the fence. They should not fear. Fear should not grip them, because if you are afraid of speaking or talking truth, they say we shall know the truth and the truth shall set us free. Now we have known the truth, that they were deceiving us. Some of us, they say this Biafra something is Igbo, people Igbo something. They will come and deceive us. Some people will say, based on what my father told me, based on what my mother told me. What should your mother tell you? So as you grow to a certain point, you're supposed to know yourself. Make a research of yourself. Know your root, so that we can be able to withstand on where you are. Not that your mother was using frame bottle to feed you when you were young, and use frame bottle to feed you milk. Now you can open a tin of milk, you can carry nail or whatsoever and open a tin of milk and feed yourself. So nobody can give you direction. Now you can direct yourself, in as much as you are adult age, or even a small child can even challenge the adult and say, no, this is what I want, I don't need this one. Even sometimes there is food your mother will bring you, say, I don't want to eat this one, look at the one you have to choose your choice. So I'm choosing my choice. So I will not rely on the history of my forefathers, what they lied to me. Unless if they tell me something I discover that is true, then I can follow. But if I know that it is not true, I'll back down, because I cannot follow lies. So that is why I'm informing my brothers in the coastal region, Oron, Annang, Ibibio, Ikom, Ogoja, Efik. All of you are one. Even my Igbo brothers, Ijo, Ishekiri, Ibanke, all of you, we are brothers and sisters. Nobody should deceive us. Because they want to defeat us, they want to devise us, so that if paraventure now, maybe somebody will slap Annang man and say, come on, get out from there, so that the Ijo man will run, say, no, it's not my brother. Igbo man will run, say, no, it's not my brother. He come, look at just Cross River here, our Cross River brothers. Akwa Ibom State was just defied and ruled since 1987, just few years ago. But if you ask Akwa Ibom now, are you a brother to Cross River man? He will say, no, I'm from Akwa Ibom. You see that kind of a logic that the Nigerian government and the British father bring to us. So that is why I'm very, very happy, because this second day of the space, and I'm still praying that the space will continue like that, so that we can communicate with our brothers. And I'm also advise our brothers that they put as leadership over here to lead us, for them to always communicate with us. Look at the way the Minister of Information have been communicating with us. It's a very good thing. In fact, me, I'm very, very happy. This 2 days meeting is making me to be very, very happy. How wish it will continue every week like this. then all our people will know that we are going forward. The information matters. Whenever the information come like this, and unlike what PM have been doing, he will tell us the update, he will always come and give us update. Then we know where we are going, and we have the hope that tomorrow we are moving somewhere. We are moving as a moving train. So I appreciate everybody on space here. I appreciate the information minister. I appreciate the good guy who is our prime minister, that what he's doing is very, very marvelous. And we are supporting him in 100%, in 100-fold. In our homes here, we have been speaking with our brothers, making sure that they will follow us and fight so that we can get our freedom. Look at in Nigeria here, even a cup of garri is 500 naira. We survive by God's grace. So we cannot continue like this. It is very difficult for us here in the zoo here. Even all the prophecies that our leader have been talking, even to buy zobo and drink now, if you don't have 500 naira, you can't buy zobo. And this was the money that we used to buy mineral. Mineral now is from 1,700. If you have a child, if you have like 3 children in the house, you cannot feed them, talk less of paying school fees. So we are worried. That is why everybody supposed to come together so that we get our freedom from the so-called zoo. We are not okay. We cannot sleep and close our 2 eyes. We cannot travel to our brothers' places because of insecurity. So it is not good for us. So we need our freedom. That is why I always come to speak with our brothers. Come and support. Don't allow anybody to distract you. Don't allow anybody to tell you that this Biafra issue is Igbo. It is not Igbo affair. You can see at the space, you can see the message our brother have been. Even yesterday, I was told that one of our brother in so community was a commander there. And all these things, the Nigerian does not keep the history. They will come and deceive us. They don't want to keep the history so that they will continue to deceive us that the Biafra issue is Igbo issue. But our people were the top people in the government, secretary of the Biafran Federation, commanders and thereabouts. So they are deceiving us here. So that is why we cannot continue to be deceived. We are here now to make sure that we get our freedom by thunder, by force, whether the zoo like it or not. I raise my case.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ebo. Please, anyone that is from homeland, when you come to the mic, raise your hand so that the co-host, or just interrupt us by letting us know that you are from the homeland. Just unmute yourself and then speak, then we will know. Then we will give you the mic. Thank you. University, over to you, please.
Thank you very much, sir. Victor, I think Victor is from homeland. Victor, can you unmute yourself? Okay. Wait, Mimi. Victor, if you can hear me, please unmute yourself. Victor. Okay. Okay, Victor have unmuted. Thank you very much, Victor. You are welcome to space, sir. Frank, can you hear Victor?
No, I cannot hear him, sir.
Victor.
Just take him down and let him come up again. Maybe his network is bad.
Okay. Victor, listen to me. I will take you out and you will come back and I will bring you up again, okay? I hope you acknowledge. Okay. Let's take Victor out. Victor, try to come back and you are welcome to space actually. And everybody from homeland, when you request for mic, click a sign, a waving sign to so that I will just take you up immediately.
Hello, can you hear now?
Yes, I can hear you. Is that United States?
No. It's Vicom.
Vicon, you are welcome to space, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much. Sorry, I've been on the
Please
background.
go.
Yes.
Right, go ahead.
Let me use this opportunity to say thanks to my information minister. You have been amazing in our life, and God will continue to bless you for this world champion best that you have brought to our generation. This generation will not forget you. Thank you very much. And let me use this opportunity to thank you, Mbyoka. Ke nye miedo ine bigi nekida. Ibo ukara me kubo nyen ke uke nyine ma ibo ke akwa ibo modo nege uke nyine do nege. Am I use this tactics mo ye me use e ba ka ikenyen e kanyen uke le we ba ko kenyen. But in the army, this generation has decided to raise up and take the balls, the power into their hands. And we want to give these immortals, we put them to the test. We will show them that we outnumber them. We overcome them and we will deal with them. But furthermore, let me use this opportunity. Make sure that you make a vote. Cast your vote. Anything that has happened between you and your brothers, your sisters, please leave it behind. This is a time for us to come together and let these people know that we are all united now. Nobody can divide us no more. We will stand till death. We will stand till everything falls in that zoological republic of Nigeria. Please, wherever you are, spread the word and let our people know that in any other which way they can contribute to this struggle, it's either share or contribute 1 naira or 2 naira is a plus. Nothing is too small. Your voice matters a lot. Whatever thing you are doing, don't think you are just doing it small. No, it's big. All accounted and noted. Yes, thanks to our PM, thanks to all our ministers under the cabinet, you people have done so much marvelous job that the BCOS now, they are all sick and confused that where were these people when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was around. Our PM, I keep on praying for you every day, and I don't know how I can say that spirit, that injection, that virus, that good virus, the good guy virus that you have in you, it will possess and possess more people that haven't heard about this, and those that are hearing. But the more they are hearing, the more they are seeing our posts, the more they are loving us more, because the world now has come to stand with Biafra. We move with one spirit, one voice. No one can chase us away. Thank you so much, my people. Let that be in your mind. Don't let nobody change your mind. We move. Thank you so much, my people. I greet everyone in this house. May God bless you all.
Master University.
Yeah. Are you done, please?
Yes,
Thank you
he's
so
done.
much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Forgive me, I was not paying attention. Sorry. Thank you so very much, Vikon, for that wonderful message to all our brothers along the coastline of Biafra, and from Aqua Cross, from Oro, from Efik, from Ibibio, from Annang, from Ogoja, from Ekid, from Ikom. Of course, we must arise to fund our liberation, form the Biafra Republic government in exile, form Biafran defense forces that are, sacrificing their life for us, for what is to come in the fate of Biafra and Nigeria. Biafran people, congratulations to you, and let us continue. Mimi, you are
University.
from the homeland.
University.
Hello, David.
Yeah, sorry. It's very important. We inform our brothers. Please, it's not only when you see our minister that we have spaces. We have spaces every blessed day. So you should be coming to familiarize with fellow Biafrans. We are one people. Like wisdom, gospel well, and Viking. I've been seeing you only on these 2 occasions. Please, we are one people. We have spaces every blessed day. So please come on. Let's always grade these spaces so that we can be able to familiarize with ourselves. Thank you. That's just this thing I want to make here.
Thank you very much, Dr. David, for that wonderful input. Mega one is from Homeland. Mega, hang in there, and Merita, come hang in there. We'll bring you up shortly. Mimi Ventures, you have. Mimi Ventures, are you close to your device? I repeat, Mimi Ventures. All right. Mimi Ventures has gone down. Mimi, try to come back in. We'll give you the mic immediately, please.
Mazi University.
Sir.
Achọkwara m ikwu okwu biko no.
Kenyi chọrọ ikwu?
Ịma na onye isi anyị si na ndị nọ na home. Ịma na unu amara na nọ na homeland dịka na mgbe niile nna nọ na space.
Amaghọkwa m.
United anọkwa m na homeland ịmagụnụ mana anyị nwa n'ụwa anyị bụ ndị aka anyị na-agakarị na igwe mgbe niile so ọ dịzie ka anyị na-anọkwa ndị ha nụa. All some few people ma anyị na-ezo nwe ndị ma mana anọ m side hinterland so mara ma na space bụ maka ndị ụmụnna anyị mana o nwere ihe okay, let me speak in English so that everybody can nsogbu adịrọ ọ dị mma udo so I want to first of all greet everybody good morning, good afternoon, good evening depending on where you are. Biafrans all over the world, the lovers of freedom, I want to appreciate every one of us. Our brothers from the coastal region, I am so happy, I'm so excited, and I love you guys. You are doing an amazing job. I mean, the first time I discovered this space, I was so excited hearing you, and you are coming with the vibe that this movement really needs. Thank you very much for answering the clarion call to liberation. And I want to give a special thanks to our Prime Minister and our leader, Martin Namdekan, and also, of course, our Information Minister, Barawa. Your leadership is amazing, and you're bringing us together. Thank you very much for the amazing work you're doing. There is something that you said, even when you were analyzing the Colonel Obosi's testimony. You know that the reason they carried the outward was that they had to stop the killing of the Benue people that were told to kill. And I wanted to mention that there's a recent situation that also happened in the recent time. There is a news that went around in the newspaper that a soldier committed suicide in Abia State. His name was Sergeant Vitalis, you know. And eventually, when the investigation proved that the man killed himself because he was told to start killing innocent people.
To go and fight against individuals.
So you see that yes. So it's the same thing. You see that our people, that shows the nature of a true Biafran. A true Biafran values life. That's why a leader talks about Mando. We are people that value life, but you know those people continue to bring violence against us. But which is what has prompted us to now defend our lives, as our anthem says that we must defend our life or we perish. So as a people, to preserve our lives, we have to defend ourselves or we perish. So thank you very much for helping to propagate this message, educate our people mostly. And now I found that I now realize exactly the reason our leader said that he was going to destroy the zoo with the truth. That's only going to shoot a gun. Because I found that the fabric of this zoo, the Islamic State or the British experiment, is based or is made up of lies.
Lies.
So every
the only thing you need when something to destroy something, all you need to do is the truth. That tells you that thing is able.
Yes. So I appreciate every one of us for our resilience and for the opportunity. And look at how we are here, all of us. Is anybody looking for anybody's trouble? Is anybody making troubles here? Is anybody, look at how we are together. And this is what they are afraid of. They are afraid of this unity. They are afraid of this, oneness that we have. And that is why, but thank God that they have failed. So even when I hear you speak, even though I don't understand exactly everything you say, but there is something inside of me that, that it gets excited Just like when in the Bible, when John the Baptist, or when the baby in the belly of Mary heard the voice of the mother of John the Baptist, something like that. Bible report that this excitement that between the communication, even when they are in the womb. So this is the same thing that happens when you see a Biafran. Just like in a previous space I was discussing, when I was in our brother from Abo, even though that they were speaking broken and all that, when I heard his name, and then one of the time he was speaking his language, something in me kept drawing me towards him. Even though that this agitation of Biafra, I've not come to knowledge much that time, but there was something that was telling me that this person is my brother. So, and that is what they say, that blood is thicker than water. Thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you. And may God bless Biafra. May God bless Mazen Namdekan. May God bless our Prime Minister. And may God lead us to the final destination. And may our enemies continue to disappear and be decimated. And in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. You say, thank you so much. I yield my mic here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my lovely brother, United States of Biafra. Thank you for that wonderful submission. So, Victor was coming in. There's no space for Victor. Victor, hang in there. If they hang in there, of course.
Okay, let me go back to the listening session
Thank
now.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
Yes.
you.
please, University. I'm on my break. Can I speak just 2 minutes, please? Yeah,
Ibabuchi, please go on.
please.
You have more than 2
Okay.
minutes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Our university. Yeah,
Thank you. Welcome to space, sir.
thank you. Thank you, our information minister, for bringing this up. Thank you, all the formidable, truthful Biafrans all over the world. I say, may our days be long. Our Prime Minister, you have done marvelous by awakening all the dead spirit of Biafrans. Every one of them have waken up to realize nothing but the truth, nothing but the freedom, and nothing shall make us to validate Islamic Nigerian terrorists anymore. We have had enough. There's a story which I want to tell. There was an article that I came across. It's in Japan. It's a boy of 15 years. He was carrying his dead brother, younger brother, at his back. Someone asked him, why not find a place to bury that your younger brother that has died for the past 2 days? Is he not heavy for you? The young boy responded and said, no, he is my brother. He is not heavy. That is a story. I want all of us to see this. Both of these names that mentioned here, both those that they say are Igbos, both the Warres, both all those nationalities that make up Biafra, they didn't see that stories as a replicate of what we are passing through. We are one family, one blood. We must have to carry everybody at our back. No one is heavy. We must have to. We don't have to leave anyone behind. As our spring leader said earlier on, we are one family, we are one body. Please, any part of Biafra you find yourself, remember, you are carrying your brother. He's not too heavy, he's not heavy. Keep it on. Carry him on until we march collectively, togetherness, joyfulness in Biafran land, the land of the rising sun, where our children and their children and their children will be able to reach their potential. Otherwise, they will urinate and dance on our grave for us not to giving them a place which they will be proudly call their own. Biafra is our blood. Biafra is our happiness. Biafra will prove that we are living. Please, our information minister, thank you. That's one plea which I want to make, please. I know your position is too important because information is knowledge. Should I say you are the replica of Okeke Ndem? And God so kind, I believe all of you came from the same ISOs. History can never be denied. You and Okeke Ndem, you brought out information to all over the world. Now, you are starting the same thing, and you have been doing it very good. Keep it up, please. That's one thing which I want to say, because I've come across and I've heard about many of us saying, still mentioning that slave name, which the evil Islamic Nigerian terrorist government and their colonial vandals have given to us. We have to disassociate ourselves from all those names. Please, if it's possible, use their office to announce this to the hearing of every Biafran that are hosting spaces, to take it as an issue, as a very, very important and part of education, to educate our people. Let it sink deep to the spirit of Biafrans by knowing where the state, where they're falling in Biafra land. If it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes that is going to take in any program they are going to host, by mentioning all the 40 plus one capital, 41 states of Biafrans, to the hearing of humanity, to the hearing of our people, so that our people will know where they belong and keep it, measuring it in anywhere they are. By so doing is part of education. Our people will never, never be mentioning all those colonial scan and divide their names they have forced or not. Please, very, very important, Minister. Thank you for bringing this up. Thank you for making
very much
to know why it's important for us to fight for our children. I need my money.
Thank you very much, Professor Ibabuchi. Information is power, because without information, you cannot get knowledge. Without knowledge, you cannot have wisdom. Without information, you are deformed. And we will continue to preach the gospel of freedom here and educate our people what they need to know. Thank you very much, Professor. Mary Tekam,
yeah,
you were saying something?
Oh, please, thank you very much. Because I'm along the way. I don't know, maybe my phone will soon, very soon it will go out.
Of course. You have your timer. You have 4 minutes. All right. Mary Tekam, can you hear me, please? Frank, can you hear her?
No, I cannot hear her. Maybe she's having problem with her network.
I guess. Mary Tekam.
All right, maybe we'll proceed until we start hearing from her.
All right. Thank you. Mary Tekam, we cannot hear you. As I repeat, we cannot hear you, so we move to the next person. All right. Thank you, Biafrans. You are welcome to space. Let us take Mimi Ventures. Mimi Ventures, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Can you hear me? Am I coming out? Because the network is dealing with us here.
Yeah, none.
And wow. First of all, let me greet my Akwa Ibo song. Abasi John. Mesere to everybody. Mesere to Obonwu Sonia Akpara. Obonwu Gospel. Obonwu all the Akwa I greet every one of you. You know why I'm so excited to this, because I'm used to that area, and majority of them are my friend. From Oron to Efik to Ibibio to Annang to Ikom to Iket. But what I saw here is Ekid. Is Ekid existing? I only know of Iket, not Ekid. I don't know, maybe it's a mistake or it's existing. Maybe people from that area should enlighten me more about this Ekid.
Sorry to interrupt. That
I
is
thought
the original pronunciation, not Ekid. Is Ekid, because this is
Ekid.
trying to turn it to suit to their pronunciation. Is Ekid,
Wow.
not Ekid. Thank you.
Thank you, my
Okay.
minister, for getting that right.
Okay, yes, that's what I always hear of Iket. So I was so confused when I see this Ekid. So I really greet my people, my brother from that region, because from those Aqua Cross, I'm so used to them. I'm gradually even learning the language, learning, their language. If Efik is different from Ibibio, the way they pronounce their thing is different. The way Ibibio pronounce that is different from the way Annang pronounce their thing. I'm trying to get used to the dialect and to the language. But the little ones I'm hearing, when my brothers there, when they are speaking, I'm just trying to connect, to grab it. The language is not easy, just like Chinese, when all this Chinese. So I am so happy and so excited. And there's one thing, one of our brother mentioned that thing here this morning. In fact, when Akwa Ibom and Cross River, I have them together here, where I'm based. If they are talking, you see the way they will be talking that, hey, I don't know you, we are not from the same, we are not this, we are not that, but they are from the same region, Cross River and Akwa Ibom. What is the difference? You are speaking your language, you will hear. Cross River will even hear what Akwa Ibom is speaking. They will hear little about what they are saying, but still they will be denying each other. I now discovered that this is what the zoo have caused them. The division the zoo have brought into their midst. That is what is making them to do like this. But for us that know where we are going to us that know what is coming, we know that by the time our nation will stand, we come, all this division will vanish, will diminish, will go patapata. They will no longer exist in this division that, hey, you are from here, you are from here. Everything will go because we are all one. We relate as a good friends together. See why no reason why. And I like this type of space should be coming up. Just like what I have in my mind was saying that even other region, if they can do it, just like Minister of Information has deemed it, to contact, to bring out, to smoke out all these admin, all these people, our brothers, from where they are hiding, to come to space like this, to come and speak, because it's unusual. Most of their faces are very new on the spaces. If they can be coming out like this from each state, each new state can be coming out and even be giving updates on that state, it would have been very better. Oh, my time is gone. So maybe I will come back to sickness. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you for that wonderful appreciation to all our brothers from Iran, Efik, Ibibio, Annang, Ogoja, Ekid Ikom, and all our family members in this area. The Biafran government love you so very much. Thank you. So Victor is back, ladies and gentlemen. Victor, welcome back to space. We had a little issue with you. Victor, can you hear me? They are really bothering your network there. Jeez. Victor, can you hear me?
I cannot hear him either. So we proceed. Mazi David hand is up.
All right. So let us take Mazi David. And if you have spoken before, you can help us to go to the listening section so that your brothers and sisters can be able to come up to speak. We have over 6 people on the request session. Thank you for your understanding. Mazi, Dr. David, please go ahead, sir.
Thank you, University. Can you hear me?
Absolutely, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate you, Frank, as well. Yeah, fellow Biafrans, wonderful people. Yeah, just like I was saying, you see, there is no better time than now to come together. there is no better time than now for our people who are in our hinterland and the coastal regions of Biafra to come out now and show their support for this government. Very, very important, because our prime minister have been able to lay a template whereby people are now having that zeal, boldness to speak. So I just want to use the opportunity also to inform our brothers and sisters who are here that we also have spaces every day. Whenever you see a Biafran space, please join. We are one people. They have continued to divide us, but this time around, we are changing the narrative that their division can no longer sell. So thank you so much. Yes, I want to talk on when our Minister of Information was making his opening submission. He was talking about the organization of emerging African states. Very, very important. Most of the submissions he made there, most of the documents that organization of emerging African nations submitted to Nigerian government, I want Biafran to understand that, you see, Nigeria is a very, very bad entity. It's a very, very bad entity. Do you know that despite the fact that on 4 occasions, this organization sent a letter to Nigeria asking them to conduct a referendum for the Biafran people. This was way back in 2016. 2 years after our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started his campaign for the restoration of Biafra. On 4 occasions, the Nigerian government did not make any statement whatsoever concerning this document that they received from the Organization of Emerging African Nations. And on these 4 occasions, the Nigerian government feigned ignorance of the letter. To them, I believe they do not want to talk about it because they know that what the Organization of Emerging African Nations are telling them are the truth. The Nigerian government tend to overlook the referendum. You know, they were using that mantra, oh, it was not written in our constitution. It is not in the constitution of the Federal Republic of Government. If you want a referendum, go through your senators, go through your representatives, go through your House of Assembly member, so that they can be able to enshrine it in their constitution. But there was an organization that told Nigerian government that what you are doing is wrong. Conduct a referendum for these people. Let them determine where they want to belong. But the Nigerian government did not do anything concerning that. So another point that came out from that is that this organization have also stated that this self-referendum will be a binding document. You know, little wonder when our prime minister brought out this self-referendum issue, because it was as if nobody knows anything about that. Who knows whether our prime minister was following this organization bomber to bomber to know that the Nigerian government have been written on several occasions to conduct a referendum, and they could not do that. They did not even make a definite statement on that. They kept their population in the dark. They kept the executive, or maybe the executive, you know, this Nigerian state, they will have that document, but they cannot make it public to the executive to debate upon. So now our prime minister now devised a means through the government to call it self-referendum. And what this organization have done so far is to tell you that this self-referendum will be used as a basis in the nearest future for every other emerging African nation or any nation that will emerge in Africa to give a reference using the self-referendum conducted by the Biafran government in exile as a basis for self-determination, as a basis for freedom in subsequent African nations that may come or that may tend to split out from any African nation that is having this same problem. So it is very, very important that we understand that our prime minister, just like the lobbyists have said, have been able to defeat Nigeria, to outsmart Nigeria in a way that they can never recover. It is very, very important. This document is very, very key to the self-referendum that is being conducted by our government at this time, and everybody should applaud it. Very, very important, and it is very, very interesting that they have also anticipated. I mean, this organization have also anticipated the possibility and congratulated Biafrans in advance because they know the positive outcome of this referendum, self-referendum, even when it has not been concluded. So it's very important I point that out. Thank you so much. I yield my mic.
Thank you so very much, Dr. David Nana of the Biafran Writers of Conscience and the University of Biafra, of course. Thank you for the judicious use of your time. We must continue. We have Victor back to speak up. Frankie, you want to say something?
Yes, I wanted to add something to what our Mazi David said. I want to add something to it. Mazi David, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much for your wisdom and your intellect. You see, Nigeria is a demonic country and everybody know it. Do you know why they refuse to include referendum in their charter? They know once they have that self-referendum in their charter, and once it is declared, even the dead people will come out and vote for Biafra. And this is why you see all these idiotic human beings hosting spaces. When you go there, they will tell you, you have governors, you have legislators, go and meet them. They will be the people that will talk about your referendum. They will go to Abuja and seek for referendum, knowing fully well that these people will never on this earth go for it. But they will tell you, go and meet your governors. In fact, I'm so happy to be part of this family. I'm so happy to be part of this generation who have said Biafra or nothing. Our prime minister have outsmarted Nigeria according to our lobbyists. Hey, my God. Nigeria never knew what is coming. They never knew that this day will come. So I appreciate you all. We hold Nigeria in a very dangerous place of which they will never survive it. They don't know rule of law. They don't know rule of engagement. All they know is go and kill. Whoever raise up his head, shoot him and let him die so that what he has will die with him. But today's generation have outsmarted them. And Biafra is here already. Let us celebrate. I appreciate you all. Our university, I hit my mic, will continue. Meanwhile, our minister Otunwamanya will be here, although he's not raising his hand up. We don't know, maybe he's ready to speak or not.
Thank you.
So thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Frank, for that wonderful one. Well appreciated. Thank you so much. Okay. Victor is back again. Victor, can you hear us, please, sir? Mr. Victor from Homeland. Victor.
He's on the mic and his voice is not coming out.
I don't know what actually happened to Victor's mic. Victor, I know that you are trying to say something, but we cannot hear you. That's the problem. And we really apologize to you for that. Unfortunately, we couldn't hear any voice from Victor. Thank you so very much, Victor. Keep trying. Try to come back again. You are a Biafran. We don't give up. Try to get back to mic again. And of course, we will allow you to speak. if it works for you. Okay, we have a Coleman. Coleman, you're welcome to space. Mr. Coleman. Coleman, you can unmute yourself, sir, please. Coleman, welcome to space. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, Coleman is not there. And we have Emeka Super.
Coleman is here.
Coleman is here. Wonderful. Coleman, how are you? Welcome to space, sir.
Fine, thank you, my brother. Greetings, Biafra. Efik Ibibio Annang Ogoja Ekid Ikom. Efik Ibibio Ogoja Ekid Ikom. Arise from the RGIE today. I say, arise from the RGIE today. Biafra is you, and you are Biafra. Don't let any fool from nowhere to come and tell you who you are. Yes, Ibibio is little Igbo. Ibibio is little Igbo. Little Igbo, I mean is Igbo. All of us are one blood. The same blood in our gene. The same blood in our vein. The same blood, the same mentality, the same everything we have, yeah. I say, Oro Efik Ibibio come. Annang Ogoja Ekid Ikom. Arise from BRI. Yeah. I stand for Biafra. My life is Biafra. The truth is Biafra. Those who talking against Biafra, check them, they are liars. They know the truth and they don't want to say it, because you're not a liar if you don't know the truth. You are not guilty if you don't know the truth. You are not hiding something. That means you are innocent. The zoo is fighting against the truth. The zoo is running away from the truth. So this is why they don't like this organization that called them out for the emerging states of Africa, emerging nations of Africa. Just like when we tell them about referendum, they carry gun. We tell them, say, referendum doesn't mean war. Not that they don't know it, but they have their own agenda. The agenda is Islamic agenda. Now, they panicking. Well, Biafra government is not Islamic thing. Well. They panicking. Well. Our prime minister is not a mannequin. Well, yes, they say panicking. Well. Biafra government is not Islamic thing. Well, yes, they panicking. Well, prime minister is not a mannequin. Thank you, Biafrans. Any person where they fight against our prime minister, you know, say the person, you go check and wait, see them a pure liar in be.
Coleman.
And I say salute, Abarawa Sonny.
Coleman.
Abarawa, the Biafra wonder. He go just stay calm, they connect the dots. That is the opposite of Lai Mohammed. And the opposite of anything that has to do with the zoo. He go just connect the dot. Take him time, now he say na JJ they go. You go take him time, they connect the dot for you, that the Obuni will begin to happen to you. Unless if na hell, him bring hell to people who don't like the truth. But if you like the truth, na heaven he bring come. Because what is hell for devil is heaven for the truthful people. That is reality. Make we get the rightful interpretation of hell. Because when they say some will run to this place, they don't see where to run. When people they run from the truth, the fact where we carry for granted when Nigeria no one go. Now run, then they run. They no fit sleep at night. So my people, what una they do, una be heroes and heroines, una they do the best thing. Where we say now few are called. in as much as everybody is called, but now few they choose. Where we say then go begin, they do the thing. Few that have the vision, then go look into the thing, tell you, see what thing they happen. No? Then others go come follow later. So I say salute to each and every one of you, because you know what you are doing. You are not doing because everybody is doing. You are doing because you are engaged. You are common sense. And see, say it makes sense. Because you see, say the people who want deep Quran for the Atlantic, they want to annihilate you. You know, and those foolish people who be say they don't full finish, they don't even know themselves. Our brother talked a while ago about some people from the coastal region where they deny themselves. Not be only that one. Some even from the hinterland. So not be people go there for hinterland, tell you say they no be Biafra. And they no go talk to, they know they feed the truthful enough to say, okay, make we go referendum, see how many people who go win this case. No, because na liars them be. They don't even want to tell you, say Nigeria, by being signatory to UN and the Africa Charter, that means automatically that the referendum is in their constitution. They no go talk them. Because when our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, came out, even our prime minister, when then they talk about it, they know what they were saying. They wasn't joking. Tell you, say, I will win you in your court 150 times. Why are they delaying the court? Because they know say you go win them again. And all these people will be said, then they support the zoo. They no go speak against the injustice meted as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where he win them. Where he win them for their own court, as he promised them years earlier. They no go talk. And the same people tomorrow go they expect make the same court do them justice. No be juju be that. My people, what you wanna they do? I no go tell you say he good because you know say he good. Make una carry on, they go. And so Ora Efik Ibibio Annang Ogoja Ekid Ikom. Blessed Lord.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Is this your form? This not your main account, right?
No, this one actually first come before I get the Biafra and Beyond one.
I say na Biafra and Beyond because now you be the singing, the
singing bird.
Okay.
Rastaman.
Welcome. Thank you.
Many people they worry. They say, what in be this one now? You know, say they say if the heel go learn how to break the old woman waist, the old woman go learn how to, if you waka, it go stop. You know, if you waka, it go stop. So the situation make us to sometimes they imagine for our prime minister page with the Biafra and Beyond, this referendum post. Every day when me I go there, I go like them again. If I come tomorrow, they like no day again. You see the suppression? Yeah, every day when me I like them, I go come tomorrow. They like, you don't come what they like. I mean, I go like them again. So imagine that they do this to many people, just to suppress the influence, you know. That's all, my brothers and my sister. It's a good one.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Coleman.
Give thanks, my brother.
Thank you. All right. So that was wonderful from Coleman. We really appreciate you for that wonderful message through music. I love the music. Anyways, thank you so very much for that. We continue. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, Vito has been having situation with his network. We couldn't have him back, but we must continue. We have Otunwa Mwanya and Mauchi, Professor Ibabuchi, who have spoken, Ife Chukwude from the state of Ika, and Awumbomi from the eastern part of Ghana, Diokbara Nkowanine, Teddy, and Triple M, of course, Viking and Coleman. Thank you. Let us go to Triple Teddy, of course. Teddy, welcome to space.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, sir. I greet all of you. Most importantly, I greet the new dimensional Minister for Information, the Prime Minister. All of them are in the tag team, New Dimension. that are actually delivering superior performance. And they normally say, reward for good job is more work. So I won't thank them so much. They still have something ahead of them. But at any rate, they are all performing wonders. Today it seems to be like probably a singing day. We that are old folks, in those days, I remember what the song we were singing in the eastern region during the Biafra. They said, Eastern region stand for truth and justice, nothing more. We shall never be a slave, nor shall we bow to the north. What shall be the result? We shall stand to defend the east until Biafra is, come true. I don't know the other. I was small then. That was what we were taught in the primary school. So I still remember that. Anyway, people are talking of referendum. The referendum here in the zoo constitution, they didn't put it. That was deliberately crafted to cheat our people here. Who did the constitution? The army. Who are the bulk of the army? The generals from the north. And they crafted the constitution in such a way that they should still be hiding themselves. You know, this kind of group assignment people do. Some people are so handicapped, they hide under the group. And the people that are people that have high potential to deliver, other people will be under them, not doing anything but reaping the reward. That's exactly what is happening in Nigeria. They claim positions, they do all sorts of things, but they are not delivering. The people that are delivering are under, and they are reaping reaping all the reward. And this time around, like the lobby said, they are smart in such a way that they are not going to get out of it this time around. And we are going to match them again. And if you look at what's happening in our Delta or coastal region people, during the war or something like that, there was this Okokondem that was actually good minister a good broadcaster and propagandist. And that guy was living in my uncle's house, the last stage of the war. I'm from somewhere in the in the new Olo state, just like 9 kilometers away from Olo town. And he's living in my uncle's house, Okonkendem. That was when he was using his portable radio and be broadcasting, even when the vandals were so close to us. And giving up the high morale for the people, or the soldiers to still move ahead. At the Injaba stream or some they hid there, they fought there. Yeah, this there was this jingle then. I said, "Et me di Biafra, eto Biafra, eto Wekpene." I don't know the meaning, but I was small. I was listening to our father's Philip radio, old Philip radio. We gather around the radio and be listening to all those things. Those are the things. All these areas, we were never divided then, even though there may be some misunderstandings between all the names mentioned here. And the Anang people are so powerful human beings. I think they had 2 local governments then, after they created everything. They were so powerful, and most of the time, you see them in the army, and they are the people leading and pushing people ahead. These are to show you that we weren't actually divided then. If you look at everything, we still have it in place. But these guys came and planted seed of discord amongst us, trying to divide us, instigating people against each other. Nobody among all these people, we said they are disunited. You see the Aqua Cross people, Then we are cooperating until they divided the state further. And people, we are still, even though they are close. Okay, thank you. Let me round up. So these guys, they deliberately did all those things to still make us not to see eyeball to eyeball with each other. And this, we say, should come to an end. Thank you for allowing me to speak.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Teddy, for that wonderful presentation. Diokba Amamuche. Amamuche, are you in there? Udo. Okay, Diokba is not close to his device. You know, he's at work also. Okay.
I'm here.
Diokpara.
Yes, sir.
Diokpara, I salute you, sir.
Thank you.
You are welcome to space.
God bless you. God bless you, sir. And may Chukwu Kikabiyama continue to bless all of you. The contributors, those in the comment section, those that are here telling the truth about Biafra. The last speaker, Maina Moche from also old Imo State. I say, may God bless you because we need your wisdom. No matter how far we have gone in our, professions, our specialties, our people say that what an elder sits down and see, if a young man climbs a taller mountain, he would not see it. Ekenemge, I remain your Okene, the son of your auntie, the son of your mother and sister. And I am glad to announce to you people today that your sister, your mother, is 87 years old today and an American citizen. Thank you so
Wow.
much.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday, Diokpa.
Thank you so much. The knowledge, the wisdom, and the cloud she taught me is what I am here today espousing. Biafran people are not cowards. Biafran people are known to be brave. If you want to know, go and check what late General Sani Abacha said. When in June 12th, the election was annulled. When the noise was coming out, Abacha told his people, I mean the army, the hierarchy of the commanders at that time, we were still there serving on active service. My people, we know the people when they shout, when they drum, when they start beating the drum of war, will be awake. He was referring to Biafran people, the people whose blood runs in me as well. When you begin to sound the drum of war, it keeps the zoo at alert. Their bottom will never rest on a particular chair. And that's exactly what is happening today. When the elite, those that are supposed to take up the mantle and unite, just like the topic and the names are clearly written, they abandon them and begin to chase clouds. Today, as God can have it, I am rejoicing that this political elite and their cohorts in Biafra land have been made politically irrelevant. And those that they are talking about today, that they can be running about diplomatically to bring down, are you and myself, the Biafran people, the Prime Minister and the government in exile. These are the people that they are running helter-skelter today in order to bring them to book. Being tough, you know what you are looking for. The freedom of the Biafran people is what is pushing us to do whatever that we are doing. Nobody is going to talk us into negotiation because that time has passed. The only thing that if not Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, it was Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that started bringing the Oron Biafra, the Efik, that's the Calabar, the Ibibios, the Annang people, Ogoja Ekid Ikom, and the rest of them was Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He started preaching to them, we are one people. You are the same, irrespective of the change in dialect. You are one people. You are cousins. But those elites, political elites that are today politically irrelevant, thank you, sir, could not do. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu brought them together. And today, we are doing the needful. And I would like to tell you that united, we are going to stand and conquer and make sure that the liberation of Biafra is real. But divided, we are going to fall. Thank you so much, and God bless all of you.
University.
Thank you.
I won't be me. Please,
Yes,
there is
sir.
something that you said. There is something that you said. You said that adage that you used. You know, there is some stupid elders as well. And that is why our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said that this generation, that those elders, that their adage do not apply to those foolish elders in Biafra land that we have now. As a matter of fact, when our leader told them that these people are coming, they are coming to take over our land, they never believed him. So our leader now changed that adage to that what the youth of this generation can see while lying down. The elders, even when they climb an iroko tree, they cannot see it. He was referring to the old and foolish elders. So I just want to to let you understand that as well. Thank you.
Yes, Namoche, permit me, university permit me to say this. You see, our people said that Izu is like a thick forest. Wisdom is like a thick forest. Nobody will ever wrap his or her hands around it. It is a proverb, and you know the meaning of proverb in Igbo land, just like the way I learned from you people. So it is a proverb. What Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said was a reality, but it doesn't change the proverb of our ancestors. It remains, and we will continue to say it.
Exactly.
Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is no longer a young man today. He is no longer, anybody that crosses 50 years is no longer a young man. He is an elder. And I am going to forever respect him for what he has done for me. He brought me into this, even when I was afraid. My brother, university, let me just air this. Forgive me for my manners. I was afraid. When I was in the military, I was afraid. When I look at the armament in the bosom of Nigeria, the international support that they have, I say, how are our people going to do this? But one thing came to me when I left. A group of people that are engaging in an unjust war against the innocent people will never succeed. The Spirit of God is on Biafrans, and that is why you are making waves all over the world. The world are listening to you. They have heard you, and we must continue from there. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jokbara. Thank you. Of course, the fear you are afraid is how our people going to get out of it. That is how a Biafran think. Always try to find the solution from the fear, because the fear reminds you that all is not well, all is not right, something is going to happen. What am I going to do? If you can answer that question, that problem solved.
And the fear also makes.
Absolutely. It creates some kind of consciousness. It keeps you going, you know. So that's it. If we are not afraid, we will not want to do what we want to do now. We can decide to quiet, but we are afraid because the fear is not because you want to kill me or because anybody want to kill me or the war will kill me. No. What will happen if I don't fight? I will be a partaker of that suffering. I will be a partaker of that pain, of that agony. So I am better off fighting, because if I think it through, I see that that honor is going to be well deserved. So defense of tomorrow is an honor. It will be, it's already an honor. It's a great honor to be gathered together here in this space and analyzing issue, reuniting our people, bringing everybody to one fold to ensure that unity we will win this battle for freedom. Nigeria is a darkness and we are the light. We are the future. Biafra is the future and Biafra is the light. It is a war against darkness, against evil. And we must do it. So this is a privilege, ladies and gentlemen of Biafra. Thank you very much, our information minister. We must continue. Thank you, Diokbara, once again. We have Triple AM. Triple AM network has been giving you some work.
Yeah, thank you.
How are you? Welcome to space.
Yeah, can I go on, my brother? Honestly, I don't really know. I'm not in the Zoom, but I don't know why the network is treating me this way.
Yeah.
Always knocking me out. Thank you, my good brother. I appreciate each and every one of us in the space today. My able information minister. Yeah, welcome in the house. Thank you for hosting today. I appreciate you, University, Frank, David, Ugochukwu, and everybody in the house, Emmanuel Ife. I won't be our illustrious son. I greet you. More greetings to our Mazi Onyendu, Mazi Nandekano. Thank you for the work so far and work well done. You that rose up, waking up our spirit from the scratch. Now the fruit you planted have germinated and is yielding a good fruit. All glory to our able PM, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, the only man that sees tomorrow, the only tree that makes a forest. Despite the shaking and turbulence, he still stands firm, asking us to come, that he knows the way, and the way is clear today. Everybody can see, even a blind man can see, a deaf can hear, a leg is walking towards it. Thank you, my able Prime Minister. You make Biafra to have a name. You make Biafra a great nation today, because unlike before, you can never make mention of Biafra name in anywhere around the Zoom. But now, Zoom media, despite the fact that they are keeping, they are just turning blind eye, not to talk anything about Biafra, not to think of mentioning the name. But today, they mentioned the name. It doesn't matter how they present it. All we know that they call Biafra, and also they are now being recognizing Biafra Republic Government in SI, which is normal thing. Our leader said it. Time will come, we will not pay them to broadcast about us, and that is exactly what is happening. So, my people, we are one. Wherever you are, Biafra is Biafra. Those my words go to our brothers in Riverine area. You know, they are being brainwashed over. You are not Igbo. You are not. We're not talking of Igbo thing here. What we're talking about is Biafra. If you say you are not a Biafran, Efyong is from where? We have so many people that fight alongside with Ojukwu. They are also from the Riverine area. Even our name, our great name, is being given by a Riverine area man. So I don't know why they deceive most of us, and we still have gullible ones. I know that we are woken up, but we still have gullible ones there, still talking rubbish. Even the so-called zoo that is telling you why the Igbos are dragging you over to Biafra is because of your oil. That's why they said you are Biafra. Then you ask yourself, and you buy the idea. You ask yourself, the so-called oil they are controlling, are you a beneficiary of it? They deceived you about the oil. Say this is why the Igbos are calling you. Now they are being in control for years, for decades. Are you a partaker of that your oil? So that is it. So my people, let's wake up. Let's wake up. I thank God we are waking up. I don't even need to talk about our so-called useless leaders, because a fool doesn't grow old. A fool doesn't grow old. Oh, I'm sorry, you. A fool doesn't grow old wiser. A fool will always grow old. A fool. Once you are a fool, when you are getting old, you grow old. A fool. I cried. I wept. If this kind of elders is what we have during the era of Ojukwu, who would have been, these guys they would have overwhelmed us. If it's them, they wipe us away. If the kind of elders we are having today is the elder we have during that olden days, our forefathers, we are doomed. I yield my mic. I have so many things to say, but due to the time, I yield my mic. I will be on a comment section and be listening. When it's time again, I will still come up. Thank you, my good people. Let's support our freedom. It is very, very necessary. It is very, very necessary. Thank you.
Thank
Airborne.
you. Ebon.
Ebo, my brother, you always come back. You always come back. The fools, the old fools are still here today. They were the reason Ojukwu lost the war. Now, let's say Ojukwu did not lost the war. They stopped him with their foolishness. They stopped him with their love of money. They are the old fools. The ones that are still alive are still here today. So I appreciate you, brother. University, I hit my mic. You have the mic, sir.
Thank you very much, Frank. Thank you. Thank you. Is that Triple M? Thank you so very much for that submission. And of course, we have Minister Otunwamwanya, the great Minister Otunwamwanya. If he stand by, I will get back to you. Emmanuel, stand by. Let us take a Minister Otunwamwanya. Thank you so very much. You're welcome to space, sir. How are you?
Thank you so much, brother. Good morning, Minister. The Minister of Information, good morning from here.
Frank, can you hear
Great
him?
Biafrans are wonderful people.
Absolutely, I can hear him. I can hear him.
I couldn't. Okay,
Can
let me
you
know
let me
when
go
he's
down
done.
and come back? Let me go out and come back.
No, you can ride on, sir. You can ride on. We can hear you.
Okay,
It's only university that can hear you.
all right. Thank you, people. We must continue as always on this path of freedom. We can all see the light is getting bigger. The light we are seeing at the end of the tunnel is getting bigger. As the day approaches, we can see our freedom is near, and all of us must be part of it. We must be part of it. There is strength in unity and power in unity. As our minister is trying to unite all of us, as the BRG is doing the needful, that all Biafrans, starting from our leader Mazin Namdekano, that Biafrans, all of us, we are one people, Igbo people, Igbo. Don't exclude yourself from these people, the ancient people. Remember, all of us are Igbo people. I would prefer you call me an Imo person or Imo person than Igbo against Efik or no. I would prefer you call all of us Igbo people, but in diversity you can say an Efik or Anambra, as they divided us, but all of us we are one people. Now I remember hearing the veteran. He said that there's a jihad which started in 1966. That jihad is to carry out or to kill every Igbo person, Yoruba person, every other people, they can, every other tribes, they can lay their hands on, so that Fulani people can take over, which gave birth to the what is it, the the war. As a result of the killings, Yaris, that was what gave birth to the war. And our people try to defend ourselves. And after the other nations helped them, they succeeded in making us to be subdued, and they confused our people somehow that we are one. And some of us bought into that. And since then, they continued on a silent or slowish killing continuation of that jihad, so that the world will not know about it. That jihad is still ongoing. He came. Today, everything they are doing, we have found it out. The world has known what they are doing, that they are on an agenda to kill the indigenous and take over the entire Nigeria. But we have stopped them. We have stopped them, and the enemies they use to carry out these agendas from our side, they have nowhere to run to. Today they have seen that we are coming. Those senators and the governors, they have seen that these people have stopped the agenda of the caliphate, and that we will continue to do. Our Biafra is here until victory is assured, which is in a few months from now. I thank you all for following. Thank you all for supporting. Continue supporting till the end. Ndewo na ụmụ Chineke ndị ọma.
Ndewo, our own minister Otunwamanya. Mazi University, he has finished his submission. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Frank. Unfortunately, Minister Otunwamanya, I couldn't hear you, but thank you very much for your submission, and we must continue. We have Ife Chukwudei. Ife, welcome to space. How are you doing, sir? Diokwa.
Brosoma.
Maba. Ndo.
Lolo.
Nuhebi.
Okwa.
Ndo.
Ansa dere.
Ehwa manage ordinary mfe.
Nwa anu ebe ari asu Igbo. Elekere ya mu.
The Langwanu.
Yes. Very important. I greet everybody in the house. Akparawa. I greet you, Minister Akparawa, and all the ministers in the house. They say that I am an Igbo from Igbo 5 state, that I'm living in Anioma. That is what they told me yesterday. You see, this
Really?
yes, that is what they told me yesterday. Now,
Uri. Was he
because I challenge them in that space that if they say that they are from Anioma, they should come out. Let us debate about Anioma, about my place. That somebody cannot tell me where I'm from. They say no. That I'm an Igbo person living in Anioma. It's not. See, this unity. If you know what this space of unity that we are hosting, if you know what is causing these people now, that is why it's very, very important to continue to host it, because these people are no longer sleeping again. You understand? Even sometimes, if they want to discuss it now, they will wait for everybody to sleep first. In the midnight, they will open the space. You understand? So it's important we continue this unity of our people, because I just discovered now that people has been celebrating our disunity in that action, because what they are discussing now is all about if they want to mention like Urubu now, they will say our Urubu brothers. They will only. Even yesterday, I was asking them question. If you say that Biafra is Igbo only 5 states, they said that only Igbo is only that 5 states is Igbo. Okay, now if you say that only 5 states is Igbo, so what of weed from some of us from Anioma, Ikwere, and other places that are Igbo speaking people? They say that one is a lie. That only that Igbo 5 states is the Igbo state. Okay, if you claim and one Yoruba guy came to that space and told them that Anioma people are Igbo people. Hi, these people become very fucking angry that yesterday. And they started speaker, and later the guy changed his mouth. So you see, this unity that you are building is very important. These people they are very, very angry, and we continue to push it.
That's Yoruba for you. They're always like that.
Yes, the guy changed his mouth. You understand? And started asking me questions, because you see that the way the question that they are sending, those questions is nothing, because nobody will tell you about your. It's not possible. You understand? As far as you grow up in your place, and even if you don't know how to speak your own dialect in your place, at least there are some things that you used to know your place. You understand? So when they see us now defending our place now, and that our territory is Biafran territory, so now they are becoming more angry. Like this space now we are hosting, some of them now, maybe after now, they will still go and host a space now and start talking about now our Efik brothers, our Urubu brothers. So everybody is now their brothers. Why the Igbo is the enemy to other people? You understand? So we will continue to make sure that we hold this space of unity, so that our people will unite. Let us use one voice and face these people. One of the reasons why these people are very angry now is because they have seen that the Biafran government have changed the system of this movement. Now, everybody from every part of Biafran territory are now speaking in one voice, and they have never seen it before like this. So now what they do is now they have to hold space and make sure they fight against it. But please, let us continue to hold this type of space where we'll be discussing. That is why I like whenever you come, please try to throw your own language or your own dialect. It's very important. When they hear it, sometimes they don't sleep again. They don't sleep because they never thought that something like this will ever happen in Biafran territory. So please, I want everybody to join his or her voice as a Biafran. Let us defend our land, defend everything that has to do with our place. Because if we don't do it now, these people, the kind of agenda they have against our people, any part of a Biafran land that they cut and put into these people, that people, they will use that people, they will use them for sacrifice, for letting Biafra to go. I'm telling you the honest truth. They hate us so much. Forget the love you are seeing all this now. Now they are coming out to tell you that we are our brother. This one, all those things is a lie. They don't like us for one day. They hate us with passion. So please, let us continue to build this unity within us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dokwa. Thank you so much. Let's go to Emmanuel. Emmanuel Asian. Mr. Emmanuel Asian. Emmanuel Ebadia.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, University.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, all protocol are very well observed. A very quick one because I'm still at work. I want to greet everybody. I want to greet my Prime Minister and our leader. I want to greet my Information Minister, University, and every other person in the house. God bless you all. Yes, the topic says Biafra, Oro, Efik, Ibibio, Annang, Ogoja, Ekid, Ikom, arise and form BRGI today. Yes, Ikom do me come a fro for come a kambang come to come a free wu. Yeah, near me use opportunity in Doko, go Aqua Cross. I won a game Venedo for reason. Aqua Cross, Biafra. A friend you don't know Biafra. Nigerian government. It is an one get to ever get you don't go Biafra. And if you don't go Biafra, and this is the time. Our Prime Minister Simon Epa, and I'm go Arina Mama say our leader get Mazin Namdi Kanu. So yeri Dagarobo Modi complete. Say our leader get so Ida Ridoman Kagira is support of the in support of our minister, our information minister, every month, minister, I support Biafra because Ufen Bonobo, Minimibo Ufen to if they for years. After every say Bangagero, so we give you Magara, but of your Magara, Miniagasiba, Monsiki Bangaso above, we can let them be young hero. So Mbong the Toygan, the Toyti, me Baraba, this is the time for we to rise up. Please let us join hands together. Today is fundraising. However little it is, it can still go a long way. It is time for we to join hands. Biafra so that may God bless everybody. May God bless our PM. May God bless our Mazinam Dikanu and all the ministers in the house. Thank you, University. Thank you, our Information Minister. I hit my mic.
Thank you very much, ACN Emmanuel. Thank you so very much, Mbo. You did very good, my brother. Thank you so very much. We must continue. We must continue. I'm so very happy today. I have all the Mbom people in the house. Thank you so much for honoring the space call. And you are doing a very wonderful work today. May Chukwu Kikabiama continue to bless all of you, especially my beautiful sister, Mary Tekam. Mary Tekam, thank you so very much. Hang in there. We're going to bring you up. Okay. So, Udo, am I using the Oteme? He's not there. Okay. Amma will come in. Kadiko TV. Kadiko. Oh, sorry, Kadiko. Let us take Ronnie first. Jokba Ronnie. Sorry, you just hang in there since I not see you. Jokba Ronnie. Welcome back to space. Jokba Ronnie, can you unmute yourself, please? Jokba Ronnie, can you come close to your device, please? Oh, what's going on? Frank, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. I can hear you, sir.
Wow. Thank you. It's like Rooney cannot hear us. Everybody just pull out also. Okay. So we have Kadikov FM. Kadikov FM, welcome to space, sir.
Thank you, my brother. Good afternoon.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm glad, to be here, and I'm happy with all we say. and all we've been saying here. Uh, in life, it's only events that actually teaches people or expose some certain things. One of us here was talking about what happened last year in the zoo election, and so many of our brothers, I would say, including me, was looking at how to make Biafra come. And also sometimes you allow some things to go, and from there you learn your lesson. You know, after 2023 election in the zoo last year, a lot of our people that were actually on the fence or that thought Nigeria is redeemable today decided that, look, I have to join Biafra in a struggle. That opened their eyes and they knew that Nigeria is gone and gone forever. And that the only way out is towards to join to make sure that Biafra is actualized. So that is why I'm not regretting it last year. Because the number of people, the number of Biafrans, or let me say the number of Igbos that have joined Biafra lately is wonderful. Everywhere you go, you talk about Biafra. Everywhere you go, even in Nigeria or in the zoo, any Igbo man you see and talk about Biafra is happy. And all of us are talking about how to actualize Biafra, how to make sure that Biafra comes. It's difficult for me to meet any Igbo man and the person will tell me, no, I am not supporting Biafra, or I wouldn't want Biafra to come. Some of the concerns is, I hope it will not be like Nigeria. My answer to them is always no. Nigeria have a very wrong foundation that is irredeemable. Biafra is the only way, if not the way Nigeria are managing their things. Just like, let me say, Biafra is the Jesus Christ of Nigeria. Or you can put it this way, the Igbos are the Jesus Christ of Nigeria. But because of the wrong and faulty foundation, the Igbos can only survive, thrive, and succeed if they leave this contraction. That is the only way. If not, this darkness will still be there forever. So I join hands, to my brothers and sisters on this stage to ask any Igbo man that are not yet concluded, that have not seen what Ojukwu saw, what Martin Nandikano saw, what our Prime Minister are seeing, because they are not wiser than Martin Nandikano. They are not wiser than our eternal leader, Ojukwu. And also, they are not wiser than our Prime Minister. Sorry, I keep getting calls.
Kadi, are you in
Yeah,
there, please?
yeah. Sorry, I had to attend to that call because I keep cutting it and it keeps coming in. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Can you
hear
hear
you
me?
properly. Just go ahead.
Yes.
I
So
can hear you. Please,
yes,
loud and
yes,
clear, please.
yes. So they are not wiser than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or any of these three that have sacrificed their time, their everything to make sure that Biafra comes. So let every hand be on the deck to actualize Biafra because that is the only way we can survive. Everything that is happening in the zoo is an indication. Look at what happened in Kenya, which is exactly how God wants to bring Kenya down because they actually allowed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be kidnapped in their country. When I think about it, I said yes, because every man that is against Biafra must surely pay dearly for it. Every woman that is coming up against Biafra must surely get a very bad, experience. And that is why Nigeria today, that is why the zoo country today cannot succeed because of the injustice, because of the genocide that was meted on the Biafran people. That is why there is nothing upon all the natural resources and everything. They will keep struggling. So, my people, let us join our hands. Let us propagate this message. Preach it everywhere. Preach it everywhere we go for Biafra to come. And I also want to appeal that it's high time we begin to write our own constitution, the people's constitution. Make it public for all Biafrans to see that it's not going to be like the zoo. Let them see it that look, it's the people's country for every man, every woman to succeed and survive. That is what my appeal for our officials, our schools. Let us begin to, have this thing put in place because it can come any moment because the momentum is high. So we don't need to wait until when it comes. It's now that we start putting everything, bringing everything that that we require as a country. Bringing them together, start reviewing it, planning it, so that it will not come to us unawares. Thank you very much. I appreciate
Thank
everyone
you.
here. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Kadikov FM. Thank you so very much that you now consider what we've been telling you. So, of course, welcoming Merite Cam. Merite Cam, just a moment. Let me... Thank you very much, fellow Biafrans. You are all welcome to space once again. We have Merite Cam. Merite Cam, you are welcome to space.
Why do you cut the music now?
Because Mary had to speak. So, thank you. You will play it again. Thank you. Welcome to space, Merite Cam. Mesere.
Yo, Mesere. Mesere ya
Mesere.
parawa mi. Mesere
Erionko.
idioko, idioko, nkobadie, idioko. So,
Erionko.
yeah,
Ebadie.
nkobadie, idioko. How
Yes,
are
sir.
you? It's fine. I'm fine. That is the meaning. So, my niteka me, mesere kaika, mesere niteka, mesere free fanyen kitie mi. Abasene keriong of free fanyen. Good afternoon, Information Minister. Good afternoon, Frank. Good afternoon, University. Good afternoon, Ronnie. Good afternoon, all our minister here. Emeka, Simon, Mr. Snow, and our 247. Everybody, Christopher, may God Almighty bless you guys as we are gathering here. Good afternoon, our leader, the supreme leader of Biafra. Good afternoon, Itiade Kondo, the rock of Biafra, Baraburu. You know, Egberima, name it. Everything you know, you can name it. Is welcome. Good one, so good word of spirit word. That is what we need to call him. Good afternoon, Dragon. We love you. Biafra love you. The whole world love you. The same thing as your father. Yes, my people, we are back again. I'm sorry, to be late. You know, we know how here is. So it's not like Nigeria. 247, you're busy. So I just happy that I meet you guys. When I come back, oh God, I say, oh, how can I just meet? Let me just on bed. You know, good luck. The battery end up and everything. So I'm just lucky to meet you guys again. Biafra, we move. We move, my people, because we move with high speed. Because right now, you back a high tension like this. Very, very high tension where we say, if Fulani penetrates, transformer, no, those negative where we say, if you just join yourself like this, the way you go burn you go turn to ashes. That is what Biafra is now. And we are focused. Focus for what? Focus for our freedom. Restoration of Biafra and restoration of Biafra. Anything you can call, you call it. As for yourself, because you won't collect from Fulani hand. Ayemibo freedom mommy. Kubok Fulani. You want to collect it from Britain hand because Fulani, they are the agent of Britain. They find them as the only lazy pig people who can destroy home, destroy houses, collect your land from your hand. But you know why? Disappoint? From Fulani Britain Empire Jihad, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nyen. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nyen, egen nyen, ete nyen. Awo basie ma atai tieti. Abasie ma etemi. Angela basie ma etemi. The nature ma etemi. Motherhood ma etemi. Asio nye. Aminedi no nyen. He bring it for us. Say, this is my own people. This is my land. Me. You know, Mauzana come up for the earth. This is Biafrans. I have to do it. And God never, his promise never fail. God Almighty promise, his word never fail. That is why I said Biafra must be, because we are his children. He brings Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for us. Wake up our men, you know, the one who knows and the one who doesn't know before, and you see it. When you see it, you see so darkness, where you say, oh my God, did this place I was being here for a long time? Did this place my mother, my fathers, my uncle, the other people living in? They don't see it. My darling, you have to be very, very happy as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let us know what they did not know before. What the Britain Ekebo told me, don't ever let them know, and it's very dangerous. And it's staring in your face, killing, destroying. Life is not spared for Britain, not even for the Europeans. Life is not spared for Empire of Jihad. Oh my God, my people. It's so hot, so painful. Believe me, when you understand what I'm talking about, it's so painful. If you're a woman being, you will not let Nigeria stay for 1 second after you wake up from Mass Nnamdi Kanu. You will not let that place exist. You just exist for, maybe, in short, the name continue for 2 seconds. But you know why? Because of greed. You sold yourself. I'm talking about for we here. I'm not talking about the children of Elohim. I'm talking about the betrayer, the evil one, where like money and their life. Money where you cannot, your life not even happy. You accept to stand with empire of jihad to sell, who make you be who you are today. If not that, you become maybe a third or fifth slave for the hand of, some demanding people who doesn't know go and come. But we give God glory for him. We give God glory. We say, God, make your name for our own a little appreciation. We give it to him because he blessed him already. And we come back to what? Itare Kundu. The blessed son. A son who knows how he won't follow brother. A brother and a father who can know how his brother and his children and his fellow friend can live. God do for us. What are you supposed to do? To be smiling and happy and give God glory. And stand with your face and say, God, whatever this man say, maybe he did, I will stand with him because I've seen it, I've smelled it. It's talk and do, That is able to meet ama ataniko. I walk it safe. Afonum ke paniko, but yes, kedo yimero. This is talk and see. When you said it, you see it with your face. So me and you, I'm here for. In Yaibo Fulani and Britain, he would never sell again. We must stand for that word. He would never, Britain can never sell anymore in Biafra land. Not even in the wide world, whole world, because the world know about it. Our leader don't let everybody know about it. That is why they kidnap him. And our Itare Kondo come out, the dragon, Masi Simon Ekpa, the government in Elzal, come use the war, let the international, because they cover it. Nigeria is a black pot. Nigeria do. Believe me, generation mufoku. Your generation will finish. That is what Nigeria is. Masi Nnamdi Kanu, Itare Kondo, Adi the pay, Akama, Abo Sai, Kimo ya rimbo, E Kondo, Eket set Fulani ye Britain and Nigeria. Simon Ekpa, Adibo, he said it, I will show the world what Nigerian is, what Britain's government is, their empire, business empire. You kidnap your own citizen who holds your passport. What that never happened in this world. Because you want to continue to slave Biafrans. You want to continue to make Biafrans to be a slave for you. Britain Nigerian government is not working. The Itare Kondo come bring what Nigeria is. Say our people, our father was talking. They hide it. They say, no, it's this, it's that. Let me show you people what Nigerian government is. You open it. He let the cats in the back. Flum. You know how they fly. Tear whosoever want to do it. We don't have time. Because that is what Nigerian is. After Itare Kondo open it, all of them fall for ground. Stand up. Oh, Masi Nnamdi Kanu. He was a good man. Oh. He was not like this. Oh. Simon Ekpa, oh. What are you doing this? Oh? If Masi Nnamdi Kanu do so good, My people, put a mass in the Kano. And I'm saying, from Sinam Su government, why are you keeping him there? Oh my. Can you guys hear me?
Go ahead. Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead. Don't worry.
So, if Mas Namdi Kalu, you said he's not doing what Simon Ekpa is doing. Mas Namdi Kalu start shouting, making people wake up. Fulani is coming to kill them. Aside by 2012, I think I did not follow by that time. Or yes, I start following our leader. 2017. So now you kidnap him for so good word where he was doing, telling his children, telling even his father, telling the Fulani, say what you're doing is not good. If or not, why do you kidnap him? International work will keep quiet. Because Britain, that is their empire. Britain, I'm saying the truth. You colonized Nigeria. You said it's your puppet. So if you don't say a word, ask me, Britain, or ask Nigerian Sioux government, or ask your own mother, Elizabeth, where they in grief. If you don't say this slavery where you say they will not open their eye, if you don't say a word that Nigeria is killing them, how the rest world will make a word? They will not, because they will say, it's Britain Empire, business transaction, kidney transaction of a woman being part. As they don't say a word, you can't interfere. For your own business, just like if you have a company, where your company start with a 4. If you not go tell another your fellow person, say, my company is going down. Nobody will come there to say a word. Nobody. The same thing with Britain. But you know who burned that fire for their, you know where the fire enter their ass, enter their eye. The dragon, because it come with heavy fire. Now everybody know about it. Afraid way the Eboke Nigeria, Ado dead ground, shit hole, Banana Republic, a monkey bamboos, not even a good zoo, safe. Very, very, very rejected zoo. That is what Nigeria is. That is why they kidnap our leader. And Dragon is doing very, very, very good. That is why they are crying. Because Nigeria cannot kill us anymore. They cannot rape our mother anymore in the bush. We are planning our crops now because we have soldiers who defend our own life. That is why Nigerian Sioux government is crying. That is why Musa, they include Fulani terrorists to inside army. They interview Kumi, say, why do you people collect terrorists when they kill woman being from desert to inside army? Kumi cannot answer. In the word where Kumi said, he said those boys, those people fool everywhere in the bush. The word I call Fulani answer the Sioux Nigeria media. The terrorist, the head of the chief of commander of terrorists of Kumi, is tell Nigerians, the fools, and Biafra said it can never happen in our own land. He said to them that the Fulani from desert, from Futajalo, everywhere in this world, they are all in the forest. Thousands, billions in the forest. What are they doing? It's not your forest. And you sit down very proud, very, very strong to say for another person's land that you're criminal, a killer in your own backyard. And it's not that it's lying, it's true. They are killing soldiers, they are killing police, they are burning houses in the north, they are taking them to know for where I already knows. Government no talk. They to Buhari before no stop. Bubu as a president now, Tinubu is not saying a word. No any Nigerian can say a word. Then they transfer, come for our own land. Our own land could even become more brutal. Then they rape dogs, then they rape goats, then rape a 1-year baby, rape a mother, rape 80 years old woman, rape and save joy. After raping, you cut their neck, burn fire for their houses, breathing. Who does that? Who does that? That is why our own dragon, deserve angel from God, said enough is enough. And we stand with him because our land, Muchente Mufekwe Baba, Ekwe Baba, Ekobi call me. Idiomo Ibuke Panikoke Mintang Idogonsu. Idogonsu, Nsoke Nsuntomi, Ntanga Yahane Mebombe, Ntang the fat, Ntang Atafre Panikomi. Because I'm in Barakiti and this man. I'm not there for any nonsense of Fulani looking anyone face. No. Even Elizabeth, the dead father, making come out, whether not be our God, then they use for the throne of the kingdom of demon, called Britain. Why do you hold our leader? Why do you hold Biafran land? Why? Who give you the authority? Do you know how after you kill our parents, because Simon Ekpa, the government in exile, don't give us the strength. He said this time around, he come to defend Biafra. He come to save Biafra. So Mbok Nitoeka, Biafra, Euro, Efik Ibibio Annang, Ogoja Ekid Ikom, Itala Ibibio Igbo, because Ibibio and Igbo are the same thing. Because Tangaro, Igoromi, Isoko, name it Bayasa. Aaron, you know, we plenty now. We plenty. That is why Sioux government, different kind of language, different, you know, not be different too much or maybe too other. We marry ourselves, we enjoy ourselves. This is what they don't want us to come back. Like person like me, when I'm small, we get a group of people. Nana no say they are different. Before we don't know. Because your language, me and they learn, your language, you they learn my own, and they learn now just small things remain. Our mother is working. The children you see working to their farm for their mother farm, all different language. They just small thing. Igbo dey there, Ikom dey there, this Bayasa, when are they here now? We are no saying now water side. Every get all of them. Now for Kampa we grow come. Or all their mothers and they work. All the mothers, the children I'm calling, all their mothers, they're working. Where are they working? In the Carado, in the farm, in the agriculture farm, where they do palm oil. This thing I'm telling you. Evening time, we dey go out for night, all of us will come and sit, no scared, no different kind of life. We are not crying of death. We are not crying, say we go poison each other because your father, if you do any bad thing, say, another mother, Gloria mother go come beat me. Uncozy mother go hold me, say, if they mad, wetin you do that kind of thing before my mother go come back. He go ask me, wetin you do. But this time around for Fulani, I'm breathing to come here and destroy that harmony, that kind of beautiful life. Do you know how they pay me rich? Me are ready to even carry knock herself, put in short. Muku no talk. Niteka, it didn't make it up. Our Kondo, the government in exile. We are government now. The whole leader world leader know Biafra is now a nation. They know it. So for who for them, Nigeria knows they are just lying because nobody listens to them. We need their confession because it's coming to them very, very, very hot. That cry when Nigeria give us for 1960 and 14. Believe me, Biafra no go touch you. This one will be invisible pains. Now it will fall upon you guys. You see that thing now they do to us, burning and this and that, it will happen to you. He's coming back to you. That is true. So the only thing I beg my people, please, Biafra land, we must stand prepare. Because don't think any propaganda they're coming to make you smile. No, you know they are crocodile smile. They are crocodile. They are python, a whole animal, they turn to human being. So how do you expect people like that to have sense? So you must prevent your life, security conscious. Don't let anybody tell you what to do and follow the right step. Because Biafra me, ana nyinibo onyo, ni toeka, ana nyinibo Biafra me. Taki rongen, kese, aforongo yurikon. Your own village you are coming from, no light. You don't yen, you can't iba. After fleet, you got. Ama walk a city. Agbeka uyo, only city. Ama going Karibo village. Nobody in short, that one you was pass even full and safe. Because sometimes you don't even get full safe, you don't even get road, no hospital. Safe. So how do you count yourself with Nigeria and don't come in? I want me near you can take this model life. Instead of that, for yak Fulani from desert, at the Taiwan. Ana mini near beyond to me, we are working upon no more sebo. Oh, this is the light of the world. Government. All their children of their government, all of them, they are not in your own land. Nsompo kefobu one or not in Nigeria. Nsompo kefo. I mean, yefobu kodu bodo Nigeria do go to poison. Itoika mpo. Eme kobi call me. Itinte mufekwe do the whole Biafra from A to Z, except sue government Nigerian politician, except those ones, because those ones they are into punishment. I don't call their name. They remain to be suffering for the rest of their life. What they did, you can never do to any woman being. If you call yourself a politician, you call yourself, you're still having interfere with sue government Nigeria. I have nothing to do with you because you are cause. You are cause forever. I'm telling you, unless you know yourself how to do it and out of it. Not Mary, not me itself to even sit down here to preach for who said from 2012, you don't know what in man Sinamdi Karu do. And now is there in the darkness. For how many years now? And it's Simon the whole world, so-called Kaneze, the whole some wicked Biafran people say they want to kidnap him. And you want to tell me you don't know about it? And you will come here, say me to tell them, oh, depend all this. If I even see you, Seth, I give you long yard because your word is smelling. You are not a woman being. What we are facing for now to original people, those poor people, those people who doesn't have help, they turn their brain. Their brain is no more with them. That is the kind of people Mary is after for. And please vote. If you love Biafra so much, your land, your precious land, my darling, vote. Vote Biafra is a wisdom for you. Vote Biafrans. Put your hand. Please, Niteka Mimbo. De facto government, but say ya neki young mufo. Eki fege ndaga fulani mufo edo ta wo ba se daga ye mufo ntom padakikpa. Mufo daga ki songoro kedi ki songi ngoro. E fight e boki mo bi boy don mi mo ku lestin no fulani. Ku ya ko modo mpono mo ke kenyen fo. Mbok akọ modo poison. And you don't want to poison. Enemy call e bongo kamena, enemy different kind of rubbish places. When once they give you your hand straight there, it doesn't matter how much it is. You can't take it to anywhere. Believe me, your life will become miserable. So Nitoeka Mimbo, figure very, very far away. Bongo can be song of Biafra Lanadi. And you know the biggest protection for you, because once they commit, they know you have nothing to do with them. Believe me, the God of land is standing with you. They can never harm you. And don't scare of them. Don't scare. Let our people damn union. Yes, ke Biafra me. Ke wona mampo me yemidi ke do masi namdi kahalo and Simon Ekpa and Kenyan government lakami. Yam we few bo. Yam we snowbo. Eme snowbo yam ka ke data. Yam we sneaking mo ke that data. The government in Elzal, the United States of Biafrans, Yamoison, in a more look at that data. There is slap sue government to me from back to back. A flock Britain, because the white world know. Out of government now, it don't go secret. That is the truth. Waiting at the talk, that is the government, anything you're doing, even the leader of the world, they know too. Because when you are talking about government, you have no secret anymore. They know about it. So any of your name going there, whatever things you know, the leader of the world knows, say, hey, this is nation. And that is the truth. So is this who government? They hide they never exist before self. All what they come to them, oil, they don't even count people where they call name of Nigeria like woman being. So when you're Biafra now, you're safe. Thank you. Today na fundraising. God bless you guys for this opportunity. Fun. Love your soldiers. Let me go back. Thank you. See you guys then.
Thank you, Mary Tekam, for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For speaking your mind and pouring it out on the enemies of our freedom. Thank you so very much. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have MID Biaruji, Professor Nan, and Archbishop of the Most High God.
Don't say Biafra
and
or nothing. We say Biafra or Biafra.
Citizen Dama. Ronnie, I don't know if you have spoken. I think you have spoken. Okay. And the Minister Tuamaya has spoken. Kadi have spoken. So, before we give it to...
I've not spoken. No.
Really? Wow.
To give them mic, especially people from home.
Yeah, I've been listening, sir.
Serving under their flag, one Nigeria and the Arabic inscription, or should I say the motto of Ottoman Danfodio, to tell you how foolish Nigerians are. You don't know that the Nigerian emblem, the army emblem of Nigeria, is the motto of Ottoman Danfodio that he used to conquer Hausa people. You don't know that it is there. That's what they're using. You're fighting under the banner of your country.
Thank you very much for listening to that. Rooney, you have the mic now. You have 4 minutes, please. There will.
Thank you, University. I won't even take much of your time because I'm very much busy right here. Thank you, our Minister, Information Minister, Mazi Sonia Aparawa, Frank, our co-host, Minister Tumamwaya like me, my sister Melitekem, and our Minister Ugo 247, Minister Snow, Emeka, Shimon, my good friends. All of you are in the house, and I greet you all. Thank you for this, doing this, our Information Minister. It's whenever we see something like this, our people, coastal region especially, coming together, involving themselves in what we are doing, coming together. This is what making the zoo to shake. This is what making them to panic. Believe me, the panic is too much right now. You can see them paying people on spaces to keep talking, telling you. They imagine outsider are not telling you who you are. Can't you see how stupid those fools are? You are telling me where I come from. I don't know where I come from anymore. I will not be hearing it from a Yoruba man telling me, hey, you are not one. You are different. You are Sashat. You are this. You are Najadesa. What kind of rubbish is that? It's a thing of joy to know that today we have defeated them and we are waxing stronger and stronger, stronger and stronger. Imagine somebody telling university from Eka that he's not my brother when he speaks the same language I speak and I will have the same tradition. I don't know. So these people are crazy. And do you know why they are now shaking? Because we have defeated them. For the first time in history, we have gotten it right. We are fighting them rightly. Okay, we hold their balls. They are shaking. You see them right now, they are meeting the Northerners who thought that Tinubu would have helped them to kill more Biafrans. And they could, so that they would say, we are not even the one. Oh, you see, he's a Yoruba man that is in charge and people are still, They are so disappointed. Now they are going behind to go and rally around, on this, rally around this impost of Buhari, the men claiming the mask wearer. They are now doing everything to make sure that they destroy this one while bringing the other. You see, they are so confused. Exactly what our leader, Mazen Nandekalu, said. Even our PM repeated it. He said they will be in confusion. They will continue in this kind of confusion. God has handed them over to spirit of confusion. See, they will continue in that confusion until Biafra is restored and declared. Believe me sincerely, that is what there is a confusion in the camp of the enemy, right? As we speak. This is the reason why they're not coming, paying them to come and tell you, hey, you are not one. Hey, you are from there. This is it. They don't know what to do. Remember, they brought their regional government proposal. It didn't work out because those northerners discovered that it will not favor them and they fought against it. Today, are you hearing about it? Now they are talking about state creation. This stupid state creation they want to do. Do you know what they want to do? They want to organize us more. Imagine them bringing Bini, joining them to Eka, joining, those nonsense. They just want to make sure that, to slow us down, but we defeated them again because our prime minister made it clear that we will not honor any regional government and we will not honor any state creation. And that is it. We are finally in charge of our territory. Believe me, brothers and sisters, we have won these people. Forget about their lies and propaganda online. Forget about what they do. My people, we are one. I'm telling you, Mesere, my people, Usoko, Wado, and the rest of you in the house, Ndebanye Kelemon.
Ndewo Diokbaroni Meserenge. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's it. They are confused. Imagine Tinubu said that they are confused. I don't know the people that he's referring to. Somebody who is dancing, falling up and down, is telling the others that they are confused. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you, Ronnie, for that wonderful submission. So,
If he can fall down and tell us that he dobale in their tradition, what else do you think he will say?
Look at that kind of lie. P just lying to everybody. What everybody knew that you for. Nobody pushed you. Nobody was close to you. You could not even ordinary climb up. You fell like a dead tree. You are saying that you dobale. Now, which confusion past that one? Nigerians are really confused. He's correct. Maybe Nigerians are confused because the people he's telling, somebody fell. Everybody.
They was laughing too, when he said, "You think I'm doing Bobali or Tagari in the house?" And the
can you imagine?
was clapping and laughing.
He's trying to get them more confused.
I'm telling you, in the presence of you.
Yeah.
Remember university, what our PM said. Our PM was the one that alarmed that they want to kill that man, or that they want to kill him, that he's working with battery. At the end of the day, they now find out, say that this thing is true. They now bugle the man back. That's what happened now. They wanted him to be there. They wanted to replicate what they did with the dead Buhari. So they were caught unaware. They couldn't believe it that the PM caught them. So they now bundle him back. That's why you see. So they wanted to prove to him that he's very strong. Go and give address, Joe. The man fell. Shamelessly, instead of him to apologize, he starts saying another thing. That's how to tell you how terrible this confusion is.
See the level of insincerity. These people, everybody saw that you fell now. Why do you come out and start telling the public that you were doing dobale? You were dancing. Which kind of lie is that? And I started confusing the people. All these people are morons. These guys are just jokers. They should go and start doing comedy because, hi, shit, look at people where they lead people. God forbid. Let us continue. Archbishop of the Most High God.
Hallelujah, somebody.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, somebody should give the Lord a big hand. I'm here.
Hallelujah.
I'm here. Our topic today says Biafra or Efik Ibibio. I don't want to know. All I know is that Uwabidrona Biafra. Aga kwame so asese obodo anyị. I'm on your country 5. Na saya dem ka onye ma Bible ọfụma ebe Bible si Jesus o mere jiri mene mai jiri mini mai ebe o jikwe gbam ebe o jikwe azụ na bread zụọ ọtụtụ mmadụ ọ na side anyị ka o mere. So having said that, yeah, country 5. Having said that, achọrọ m ikele ọtụtụ mmadụ niile nọ na space n'ụbọchị a. Ana m asị unu ụtụtụ ọma ebe m nọ na-awụ ụtụtụ 9:45, 9:49 a.m. in the morning. Ụtụtụ ọma, everybody. I want to thank whoever that, brought this idea of bringing everybody together. Sonny Akbarawa and the University, my brother. I love all of you. I won't be near from there 247. I love all of you. Might take it is too much. Now I want to say this too. I want to tell each and every one of us listening this morning. There's one truth. It's a universal truth that I want to tell all of us. And what is that truth? That truth goes like this. We are heirs of the Father. We are joint heirs. We are one. We are one. We are children of Biafra. We are family. We are one. We are one. We are heirs of the Father. We are joint heirs. We are one. We are one. We are children of Biafra. We are family. We are one. It's so cool. Before I forget, I had some couple of guys here. They want to, they want to relocate to Biafra. I'm telling you the fact. Hansi Kaimo saw that as soon as we get this Biafra, they are coming. And I want to say congratulations to all of us because Biafra is here. Together we stand, divided we fall. Let's unite and take our stand because we are the children of God. A little bit of what is happening in Kenya, it is more spiritual than physical. God bless all of us.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, Archbishop of the Most High, my one and only lovely brother. Thank you. I love you so much. Before we go to Citizen Dama, let us finish this.
Chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything. Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything. Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything. Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything. Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering.
Okay, we're gonna go. I'm running somewhere. Biafrans, I'll come back. God bless you. I love you all. Keep voting, keep donating. Remember, today is fundraising. Go and buy granite for our gallant men. God bless you.